Welcome back to Tabletop Titans. It's Brian and Bridger back in the Mortal Realms for Mundigmar. How you doing, Brian?
So excited to be back, and couldn't be more excited to be playing my Seraphon and Age of Sigmar. It's going to be great.
This is your last day here, right?
That's true. I've been here for a week. I played some Horus Heresy. We played a 40K game that was pre-recorded, so that hasn't come out just yet.
Keep an eye out.
I played an Old World tournament this weekend.
No way.
And that was a ton of fun, and so just getting a bit of everything in, you know?
Very cool.
A little sample platter.
Well, if you want to go back and see more Brian, or you want to be notified of Brian's return in the future,
That's what we're all here for.
be sure to click every button on the screen. Click all of them. Just interact in every way possible. And then you'll know when Brian comes back.
Okay, not the ads, though.
Click everything.
Okay.
All of it.
Okay.
Click everything.
IT professional advice there.
The armies that we're playing today, Brian, it's Soulblight, new Soulblight.
I think that's the back of the book.
It's
Flip it.
That is the back of the book. It's new Soulblight. Ta-da!
It's very exciting, because this is an amazing faction. I'd actually go so far as this feels like the faction they've given almost the most support to of almost any others. The model range is incredible. It's big. They keep adding bunches of new stuff to an army that already has so much.
It's huge. They pared it down a little bit in this book. There are a few things that aren't here anymore, but realistically there were too many data sheets.
Yeah.
I would argue there's still too many data sheets.
Because there was too many characters.
It's like a billion.
Yeah, because they had that Curse City game, and they've got Warcry and a bunch
And
of other
like
stuff.
every model from Curse City was its own character in this book for some reason.
That's true, but it is a fantastic range. I spent most of last year painting up this faction, and so I'm a huge fan of it personally, so couldn't be more excited to be playing against it.
They're very cool. Brian, what are you playing today?
I'm playing the Seraphon. That was my kind of first love in this game, and these are actually my models back from when I was like 13 years old. There's a couple new ones in here, but not many, and I'm excited to have them here. Just haven't played them, and I'm bringing my big boy, my Lord Kroak, which I've been wanting to play.
Yeah. Well, with that, I think we can take a look at the list that we're playing today.
Welcome to the debut of the brand new Soulblight Gravelords book. Today, Bridger is of course taking the helm of the spooky skeleton men. This is a Death March army, which means he's going to be getting +1 to wound for his death rattle units that outnumber their target. He's got just 2 regiments today, starting off with Prince Vordrai, who is actually the only character that can ride a zombie dragon nowadays. His rules are virtually the same, but still as cool as ever. And within that regiment, we have a Barrow King on skeletal speed using the new model. He is equipped with Lash of the Sire as well as Terminus Clock. These abilities are the same as they used to be, meaning the Lash of the Sire is going to give extra movement, and Terminus Clock gives a -1 to wizards casting within 18 inches. Moving right along, we have the Barrow Knights, formerly the Black Knights, boasting a brand new ability to have a 5-up ward when they're near the Barrow King. And we have 2 units of 20 Barrow Guard, formerly Grave Guard, that are just as fantastic as ever. Finally, we have the 2nd Regiment, who's led up by Radikar the Beast, of course with 2 units of 10 Death Rattle Skeletons. He's going to be running out, scoring, dying, and respawning from the sepulchers around the battlefields. That's going to be it for the Soulblight Gravelords. Sweet, simple, perfect for Bridger, and let's take a look at today's sponsor, who is, of course, the Baron of Dice. Whether you're playing undead humans or undead lizards, the Baron has got you covered. His fantastic and wide selection of incredibly high-quality dice at an affordable price are unmatched in the industry. One of our particularly favorite things is the nice sharp edges, which you can only get from hand-pouring resin into a silicone mold. So definitely check out the link below to get 5% off your next order of dice, support the channel, and support your fantastic Sigmar army. With that, let's take a look at the Seraphon. Of course, today's theme is undead of all sorts. So we've got Brian's General Lord Kroak returning once again, all bundled up. This is a very cool list using the lore of celestial manipulation and morbid conjuration. In Lord Kroak's regiment, we have a unit of 6 Kroxagor Warspawn, who we absolutely love on the channel. We've got a Bastillodon, this time with the Ark of Sotek, which we haven't tried yet. And we have a unit of 5 Hunters of Huanchi with Starsown Bolas. Finally, rounding out, we have a unit of 10 Saurus Guard, who we actually have not tried this edition. They're going to be giving themselves and Lord Kroak a 5-up ward when they're next to each other. Our second and final regiment for Brian's list is led up by a Skink Starseer, no stranger to the channel, with Coatl Familiar and Beastmaster. We have a second unit of Hunters of Huanchi with Dart Pipes. This is actually a tournament list that is just a little bit over points with the points updates, so we downgraded this to some Dart Pipes. Finally, we have 2 units of 5 Raptidon Chargers. Today, we're going to let Brian play with his ye old Saurus Warrior Cavalry, because hey, they're kind of the perfect basis here. With that, that's going to be the Seraphon today, fighting against the Soulblight Gravelords. Let us know who you're rooting for and who do you think will win.
And there you have it. Those are our armies. We also have a mission to play.
Okay.
It's Feral Foray, everyone's favorite Sigmar mission from
It's my favorite all of a sudden.
Gur.
Yeah.
We love it. I actually haven't. Well, I didn't read the mission when we were setting up, so let's go over this
Together?
Okay.
now.
So, together, at the end of your turn, you score 2 for holding 1 objective, 2 for holding 2 objectives, 2 for holding more objectives. Okay?
Does it cap? It doesn't cap.
It doesn't cap.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean,
That's
yeah.
it.
So six.
that
you
would
can
be
get 6 primary. That's
Yeah.
like every mission in Sigmar.
Got it.
Now you get 4 extra if you get your battle tactic.
Right.
Makes sense.
Now,
But the twist.
there's a twist. At the start of the
Always a
battle
twist.
round, each player can raid 1 objective they control in enemy territory.
Okay.
An objective that has been raided cannot be contested or controlled this battle round.
Okay.
The underdog can raid an objective in enemy territory that they contest but do not control.
So you shut one off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
It sounds a cool mission. I like it.
I don't think I'll do it at any point, and I don't think you'll do it at any point
Challenge accepted.
because that's Feral Foreplay.
You know what? My new mission is to just do it now.
Yeah,
don't
all right.
tell me what I can and
You
can't
have
do.
one win condition. It's do the mission thing.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
How challenging it is. I know.
It often hurts you to do.
I know.
So
Definitely.
Okay. I think we're gonna express our opinions about the new book as we get through.
Sure.
We're gonna talk about some of the changes. There are big changes.
Yeah.
But we don't have time for that now. We do have the same number of drops,
Yes.
so we rolled off, and I won. So you're up first, Brian.
Yeah, I tried to get a chance to control it by not ambushing my my skinks. So I put them on the board, but I lost the roll anyways.
Yep.
So unfortunately,
ambushed.
I know, that's it. All right, so we're just gonna go first. Unfortunately, we're out of spell range of a lot of my juicy stuff at the start of the turn. I guess we could get some command points to start.
Yes. So we each get 4 because there's no underdog.
Yes, yes. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is for my battle tactic, I'm set up for taking the flanks. So I'm going to do that. I've got 2 units of haunchy little chameleon skinks.
Yep.
And they're just going to get up there, keep it pretty easy, and not extend too far,
Are
I think.
they-
I'm going to be able to throw a ward save on a unit, but that's about it.
Your skinks are set up. Your skinks are on the table right now?
Yes.
Your hunters? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I started them on the battlefield just so I could get some of these secondaries
Yeah.
and have a chance at having the same number of drops. So we're going to start with my Skink Star Seer. And he is going to roll a dice equal to the current battle rounds. And that's 1 dice. And on a 3-up, which I did get,
Yep.
I get to pick a unit within 18, and it gets a 5-up board. So I'm going to be giving that to my unit here of Raptidons. And it's my front unit right there. So they're going to have the 5-up board. That is something. And then I'm going to summon this
No way.
Cron Spine.
No way.
Yeah, you see the Cron Spine?
Yeah.
But I'm going to summon it from my Lord Kroak. Now, he gets +3 to cast, I'll
That's a
have you
lot.
know.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a lot. So this thing is cast.
On a
On an 8.
8.
So
No,
I need-
7. Goes off on a 7.
I believe
banished
it's
on an 8.
Well, I rolled.
Oh.
You rolled like a
I
100.
rolled an 11, going up to 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
So I almost got it.
Anywhere within.
What?
Well.
Yeah, just double check the range for me.
Funny thing about this book, this is its data sheet,
Yeah,
and then
but
you have to
then-
go hunting for the spell that casts it.
Well, it's a mini game.
Yeah, within 12, 9 for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put it within 12, as you've just alluded to. And let's do this. I could actually summon it through
Oh, wholly within 12.
wholly within 12. I could summon it through my Skink Priest, just so you know in the future.
Okay.
So that's a fun thing I could do. All right, so I've got that down. I do have 2 more casts from the Lord Kroak. And I don't think he's really going to have range on anything else that I'm looking to do here. So that's 12 inches there. And yeah, 12. It's just not, I'm just not going to have range.
Okay.
So that's it for my command phase or hero phase. Yeah, do I have
What's up
something
on
else?
Your tower, your temple laser beam.
It is 24 inches
Oh.
that I can
Yeah.
laser beam someone.
You want to shoot my building?
Yeah, so it actually does pick a terrain feature, and then it kind of crumbles it down. So I guess we'll pick this one here because
Okay.
it's near to you.
Yep.
And yeah, so I'm going to roll a d3, and on a 2+, I fail.
Oh, okay.
So thanks,
Well,
Lindsay.
there you go.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thanks for building up my hopes.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we're just going to run up with my skinks.
I want
and
to
do some
spend a
movement.
command point in your hero phase,
Yeah, what do you got?
Brian, because I want to summon a thing. So I'll go down to 3,
Okay.
and I'll cast at a -1. We're
gonna
gonna
fail.
cast. I probably am. We're gonna cast from Chadakar.
Yeah, right in the middle here.
Why not? And which spell? Hoomst.
I love it. You just want to cast. You don't
I
even.
d-
You
I
don't
really
even want.
do- I really do
You don't
just
really
wanna
even
cast.
care. You just
So
want to be casting.
we're gonna try to get the hand, the graspy hand of grabbing,
Ooh.
the grabby hand.
This is Nagash's hand.
It didn't.
Can you imagine you're Nagash somewhere, you're like at home watching TV, some vampire somewhere else is summoning your hand, a portal comes through, and you're like, fine. Put your hand through the portal,
Again?
try to touch somebody. And there's vampires just all over, and they're just summoning portals, and you're just like, guys, I don't have enough hands.
Guys, I have 2 hands.
Yeah.
I can't be.
That's why
everywhere.
people are failing the spell. It's because he just chooses not to put his hand through. He's got a burrito in it, and he's just like, no, forget it.
Think
TV
about like
remote.
the other way, where he's like, Nagash is like just sitting there. He's kind of lonely. He's like, I wonder what everyone is doing. He just kind of like sends
Yeah,
his
no
hands
one's
up,
summoned my hands
like,
recently.
"You summoned me? Yeah.
Well, not this time.
You're free to move.
Thank you. All right. I'll do the moving, you do the talking.
Excellent. Well, we do have some. Well, real quick, what asterism did you choose,
Yeah,
Brian?
I took the asterism of +1 to cast because I got a Kroak and a Skink Priest, so I got plenty of casting. So
Excellent.
I thought that might do it for me. Do I have to be how far out of my
You
deployment
have
zone?
to have 1 model across the center line.
Across
you
zone.
need to
So I
be
do need to
able
run.
to move. Yeah.
Well, I can move an extra d6 with Skinks in the shooting phase. So I might just do that, but I'll run, so I just get an extra d6.
Yep.
Okay, 3.
That's enough.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so while you're doing that, we do have a few things going on here.
Mm.
We got 5 memberships from Joshua. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Joshua.
Josh.
We have 1 gifted membership from Pezler,
Pezler.
Polychromatic. Thank you, as always,
you.
Pezler. And then we have 5 memberships from Ben Routier.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Yes.
Brian, do you have a goal for tonight? Have you thought of like what perhaps our goal
My
could
goal is to get at least 50% of my rules right.
be? Okay. Uh-huh.
And then I think if I do that, I would love chat to reward me.
Uh-huh.
But I'll let you decide what.
Oh, I'm choosing the goal.
Yeah.
Throwing it right back to me. Lindsay,
Wow.
what do you think?
I love, you know what? I love the delegation here. This is good management. This is how it gets done.
Okay, how about chat? You tell me, do you want to be chat?
Yes. The ultimate delegation.
Do you want to be challenged or do you want to play Snake? Let me know. Okay.
Oh my God. Now, chat, who can you ask? Chat, you need to get on Reddit. You need
Text
to ask them.
your mom. Text
Yeah.
your mom and
Text
say,
your
hey,
Write your congressman.
just give me a number. I can't explain why.
How far can you move in charge realistically with skeletons?
So my legally distinct grave guard, now named Barrow Guard, move 4 inches. However, I do have a Lash of the Sire, so on a 2-up, I can move them d6 in my hero phase.
Wow. So they actually could be quite fast.
Who knows?
Got it.
Chat's just throwing it back to me.
They redelegated?
No, okay, chat, I asked you a question. I didn't ask you for a number. I asked you a question if you wanted to be challenged or if you want to play Snake. Do you want an easy, hard number or an easy number? Just one or the other. But anyway, we do have some super chats. While I'm waiting for a chat to give me a good answer, we have some super chats. Like this from T. Thank you so much, T, for the super chat. And T says, super hyped for Soulblight. The model range is amazing.
Incredible.
That's the sole reason I got into AOS. Hope the rules are good, fun, and not OP.
Well, T, I think you're going to be happy with this book. If you liked the index, you're sure going to like this book. Because you got to squint real hard to see differences. There are a few. I'm going to call them out. There's some.
Okay.
There's a few big differences.
Give us one difference.
Grave Guard are now named Barrow Guard. But
Okay.
beyond that,
I.
beyond just the name,
Okay.
they don't get a 5-up ward just for being near heroes.
Okay.
They get a 5-up ward for being near infantry heroes. Important distinction, because I have 0 infantry heroes.
That sounds worse.
Yes.
So give me something better.
No, they were the best unit, like,
Oh, so
in the
everyone,
whole game.
you feel like everyone's happy that they got worse, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like
they were obnoxious.
Fair enough.
They're like cheap battle line that have crit mortals, which I told you is the keyword that you want.
They also did make their models cooler and nicer, so you're already going to see more of them anyways.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm definitely going to be painting up some of the new ones. I've got the box in my suitcase ready to go.
Very
home.
cool.
Yeah, ready to do it. Okay, I moved up.
Yeah.
And I'm not really going to have any of my missile weapons in range. I can move my skink units an extra d6.
Okay.
It's not the juiciest thing for me because I'm already pretty close.
Yep.
Now, I could potentially, get up and charge on you. And I realized I did have an advance and charge spell,
Okay.
but I just don't feel like I need to YOLO turn 1.
Sure.
It just feels like too much
It's too much.
to let my units kind of get left behind. So I'm just not ready for that. Now, the take the flanks, I score that at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I could push the skinks up more just to kind of hold you back.
Sure.
You kind of know what I mean there?
You could do that.
So I'm going to take those skinks an extra d6. That's 5. So they're already dead.
They
so
are, yeah.
they might as well sell their lives for a cause, you know?
I'm sure they love hearing that.
Well, I'm not telling it to them.
Oh, you're just telling me your opponent.
I'm telling you, they think they're like have a chance at survival.
Right.
You know, those skinks over there, I feel like also might do the same.
They're also pretty super dead, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But if they're dead and they at least kind of hold you back in your own deployment zone for a turn, that lets me kind of take the board a bit.
That's right. Could you imagine living your whole life as a chameleon skink thinking that you could turn invisible? And then the undead can just see you anyway, and you're like,
But I like that the undead would mostly pretend that they can't see you.
oh, for sure. Because we can't really see anything.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just flailing around out there.
Okay, well, we've done it.
At the end of your turn,
Yes.
you're going to score, but also the Chad himself, Chadakar, is going to move d6. He's going to move 3 inches.
The Chad.
Mr. Chad. Chaddington the third. He's so quick.
Okay, so I just want to tell you, my Bastillodon with his Arc of Sotek, now it is my combat phase, sorry, and you are within 9.
I am.
And so I'm just going to shoot snakes at you.
No way.
Snakes.
Now I can pick 3 separate units. Now he was back there, so he's out of range,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because that's at the end of my turn that happens. Oh, and could I have declared a charge with the Crown Spine?
You can. I'll put Chadakar back.
But it's a long way.
It's quite far.
It's 11. All right, we'll go for it anyways.
Try it.
Do it.
It was high.
It was
but not
good.
there. So here's on a D3, 2 up, some snakes get you. So 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
On
And
your
this is
skeletons.
The death rattle.
Oh, are these 2 separate units?
Yes, the
One-
orange ones are death rattle.
Well, I'm going to hit them both.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit them. And then it's 3 also on your Graveguard.
So on the death rattle, they'll take all 3. And on the legally distinct Graveguard, they're now Barrow Guard.
Should we call them Barrow Guard or Graveguard?
I like calling them legally distinct Graveguard.
Okay.
Make it complicated.
They'll take 2.
2, okay. The snakes, I think there's no better way to kick off this battle than just
yes.
by
Snakes.
shooting snakes at you. I feel like the Arc of Sotek would be terrifying, honestly, even for skeletons.
It should be. Except, how does a snake hurt a skeleton?
They're big snakes, and they
And the anacondas, they'll snap your bones.
exactly. All right, I
Okay,
did a
so-
turn.
I think we did it.
Scoring it up.
Yeah,
Do you hold 1?
I'm on 2.
You're on 2, so you get 4
You
points
didn't
for
want
that.
to play the game, huh?
And then did you get your battle tactic?
Yes.
Excellent. So you got, boom, 8 points.
You like preempted her line of questioning.
You
and
did.
You boiled it down. I'm on 2. You're actually on 3, but you
You're-
don't
wait.
hold more.
Why am I on
It
3?
doesn't hold more.
Because you started on that one, didn't you?
Ah.
No,
Oh.
because I deployed before I knew the mission.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So not holding
All right.
more.
Okay.
Do you have to end the turn on it to hold it, or start
No,
the
you
turn on it?
start the turn.
Okay, I could have started my skinks on it.
Right.
Then I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he holds 3, but not more.
Okay, great.
Excellent. Boom. Soulblight.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's healing time. I'm trying to find which of we're playing tiny cards now. Yeah,
I still got the big
tiny
cards.
Yeah, right.
So I'm trying to find the one where I heal. That's right. Deathly Invocation. I'm gonna pick a Gravelords hero,
Okay.
Chadakar,
Yeah.
and then
Ooh.
Holy Within 12. No.
1 unit holy is.
So he will heal the Graveguard. Legally distinct.
Legally
Graveguard.
distinct. Yeah.
They'll heal 3, so we'll put all 2 of them back.
Ah, you don't even have to roll. They just come back.
They just heal 3. Yeah.
Lame.
that's that. I should choose a battle tactic. I am going to choose fight twice and don't die. That is
waver?
not wavering. That's correct. I refuse to waver. I will do not waver.
Okay. I think you're going to be able to fight twice against my skinks.
I have some degree of confidence in that. What else? We have 2 wizards and these lovely buildings. The observant viewer among you might say there's too much terrain on the table.
Not at all.
This building, and this building are my cursed sepulchers because we don't have the kit yet.
Yeah, they're high-rise apartments for the dead.
Yep.
And as we've previously discussed, you're really just property developers for Shaiish, and you're just trying to usher us into brand new accommodations by first making us dead.
Yeah, not you. I mean, like...
The dead version of us.
Eventual you, yeah.
Yeah, you're just trying to raise property values in Shaiish. That's it.
So these let me cast spells through them, which is kind of cool. My wizards can cast spells through them, and when
Those
you
are
die...
amenities of the buildings, yeah.
There's a wizard on top, and every building has a necromancer equipped on top.
Yeah.
And he just does your bidding. He'll shoot spells for you.
Yeah. He's the doorman.
I'm going to first try to banish the Kronspine.
You would never.
This wouldn't actually get rid of him, but he does take 6 mortal wounds because he has a rule that says instead of being banished, he takes 6 mortal wounds.
Ouch. Okay. Well, he starts with 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yes,
Yep.
so he's down to 6.
Boop.
Thank you.
And now we'll get to casting. I don't think Chadakar needs to be -1 to hit and wound this turn.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's his custom spells. He's
Yeah.
just like afraid of pain.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get hurt. So we'll try that. We'll give Chad. It's a 9.
Okay, well, I need 10. And I didn't get it.
Okay, so he is -1 to hit and wound for this turn and this turn only.
Okay.
And then let's grab. Oh, do I want to summon a manifestation again? The grabby hand would have been really fun because it teleports.
Yeah, everyone loves the grabby hand. Come on, let's
fun-
do it. Let's just put it down.
It's a fun grabby
You
hand.
need the hand.
All right, here comes grabby hand. This will be from the Prince Vordroy.
Yes, that's exactly how his name is pronounced. No, I think you
No,
failed. Yeah.
no, he doesn't want it. Grabby hand. Look, Nagash, he's got a burrito in one hand and a TV remote in the other. He's not coming.
That's exactly the case.
I'm done with my hero phase. If you want to do anything cool. Oh, sorry, I have a lash sire whip. We're going to whip on a 2-up. No. Okay, nothing happens.
Yes, right. So I can turn off your ward saves for the rest of the turn on some of these units, but it's not so exciting. Yeah, I don't really think that. Yeah, I could try this. Okay, so we could try a Comet's Call. I'll spend one of my.
Okay.
Comet's Call was my favorite spell growing up, so I'm just going to do it.
That used to pick a point and a.
It would pick a point, but you could cast it multiple times, and if
Right.
you were Lord Kroak, you would just put like 4 comets and then instantly win. And when you were 12, you were like, haha, so cool. And then the like 30-year-old guy I was playing against was like, yeah, great.
Real cool.
Real cool, little guy.
Set up this game.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought it was great, but I was really annoying. Okay, so I'm -1 to cast, but I'm +3 to cast.
So you're +2 to cast.
Plus, that's how the math works. So that's a 5, 6, 7. It
7?
succeeds.
Okay. I'll try to stop a 7.
Never.
Hiya. Look, there's no magic happening this turn.
Damn it. I just wanted my comet.
Chadakar is like shivering in his overcoat, and
Yeah,
that's it.
Exactly.
It's not even really magic.
He didn't even want to be here today.
No. No, this was his day off. He came in on his day off
That's
for
right.
this.
Just to show the property. He's the lead agent.
Look, even my shoulders fit through the doors.
Exactly. All right.
I'm gonna get moving.
All right. Do it for me.
Yes, excellent. Well,
You know, Chad, I'm actually, normally I don't get to play too much Age of Sigmar. I play when I come here. But actually now, Sigmar is probably going to become one of the games I get to play more than any other because, as you may know, the reason I'm not here on the channel all the time is because I don't live here. I live in Nassau, Bahamas, a long way for like 3,000 miles from here.
That's really far.
It's very far. And unfortunately, for the last several years that I've lived there, there's been no Warhammer on the island. There's
Banned.
no game stores.
Prohibited.
There's no card stores. There's no fun stores of any kind. It's just not what they do. And they don't do fun stores. And I didn't really know anyone who played. And I was teaching one of my friends to play, which was great, but it was just starting. And I just built a gaming table. But just before I came here, like a few days, I actually ended up being introduced to this group of guys who actually play Age of Sigmar as their main game.
Oh.
And we came over. I actually haven't played Sigmar with them yet because my Sigmar armies are all here in the studio. So I'm going to take these Seraphon back with me so I can play. But I taught them how to play Heresy. Because I have tons of Heresy at my house. And, everyone wants to see Heresy. It's just not a very approachable game. But if you've already got someone with the armies all set up, it's cool to play. So I think we're going to be playing Heresy. We're going to be playing Sigmar. We may, we might get crazy and even do some Lord of the Rings. Who knows?
No way!
Are you playing any Old World? Do they play Old World?
No, so I might show them some Old World as well. I actually only had one Old World army there that was all painted and finished. Okay. But you can play these Seraphon as Old Worlds as well. Yeah. So we'll do that. And you know what they also play? They play Magic. They play both Standard and Commander.
Brian, we haven't warned you. We can't talk about Magic on this channel. Okay. We can only talk around Magic.
Well,
okay.
Well, how about
they play with cards that come in colors. and they also play D&D, which is great. So now I got myself a gamer group. I'm a gamer again.
Nice.
So shout out to my Bahamas crew.
Are they watching from the Bahamas?
You know what? They might be. They've watched the show before.
Yeah, some of them are watching.
Yeah, they watched the show before, so they were already familiar with the show.
Right?
Hi, Brian's new friends.
Hello.
Well, speaking of Magic, since just to get it out of the way, we got this super chat from T.
Hey, T.
By the way, Bridger, we finally did the paper vintage cube draft, and it was awesome. I went 8-line with a Psycho deck posted in the MTG Discord. Totally not Magic. It stands for Monstrous Tyranids Galore. So
8-1?
Wait, I thought we weren't allowed to talk about Magic. All of a sudden, we only talk about Magic.
Brian, we would never talk about Magic.
This is Monstrous Tyranids Galore.
Naturally.
We just talk about how we don't talk about Magic.
Understood.
And how if we did talk about Magic, we would talk about certain things.
Right.
But we don't.
Got it. But what about the cards that were Warhammer themed?
That's a great question.
Didn't they do an Age of Sigmar Secret Lair or something? See, that's like Magic
but
plus
we're
Warhammer.
riding a fine line.
It's a fine line.
It's a fine line. Look, we're gonna get canceled.
You're right. How dare I?
Neuroheretical Wargaming says legally distinct MTG.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. How dare I be enthusiastic about the games that I've played since I was a youngin'?
I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't write the rules. The internet tells us what we can and cannot like.
That's true. We're just stuck in this box. The camera turns on, and that's when we're allowed to talk.
It's like the robots at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, that's it. We're just here as soon as the cameras turn on.
Once they're just like sitting there. But once the curtains open up, that's when you start moving. Yeah.
Man, Chuck E. Cheese, those are terrifying robots.
Right?
They are.
I mean, they did make a whole horror series off of it, so I guess it is
Oh
terrifying.
yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do they?
Which
Legally distinct Chuck E. Cheese.
Kids these days know about Five Nights at Freddy's and they don't know about Chuck E. Cheese.
Right.
So they think Chuck E. Cheese is a store
is
based off of Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
Well, if time isn't linear, maybe it is. You know?
They went back in time and made this show,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if I had kids, I would take them to the very last Chuck E. Cheese that still has those animatronics. If it does exist, I don't know. I would hope. There is still a Blockbuster.
This is a reason to become a billionaire. Just to in your basement have the setup.
There are people that you could buy them.
No, there's people collect it. Actually, it's a real thing.
It's a
They're
real,
weirdos.
Yeah. And I would do that just for my kids to be like, this is. I had many birthdays.
You got to buy one of their pizza ovens too, just to make
yeah.
that garbage pizza.
No. It's like the Krabby Patty recipe. You have one.
Yeah.
It's like in a bottle. This is the terrible recipe for Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Totally.
Great.
Amazing. All right, you moved a bunch of bony boys.
Yeah, I am not going to shoot. My only shooting would be Dragon Breath, but I need him to charge and fight.
Right, because if you unfortunately killed me, you would lose points.
I would still charge and fight with 2 units.
Oh, because that's a character.
Because he's the king.
All right.
The king amongst men?
No.
I don't know.
No.
But
he's a white king, so he's a king among whites.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We did it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to shoot. I think it's charging time.
Yep.
Here comes Lord Vordroy.
Can we just say his name different every time?
I don't know how to say his name. Can you? Oh, it's Prince Vordray.
Oh, you need to respect his station here,
well,
Lord.
Below the king.
Yeah.
Prince Vordray.
All right. And you
plenty.
make it.
Yep.
So that's into my 5 skinks?
Yep.
They're going to tank this.
For sure. Yes, definitely. We're going to send in the king himself. He makes it.
Okay.
And we're going to send in his knights.
You need like a 1? Yep.
Yeah, his loyal accompaniment. Let's send Chadakar
Yes.
into your Kronspine.
Yes.
Plenty.
You have also succeeded.
And, look, you didn't want to all-in me, Brian. Oh.
Right.
I actually should stop here.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're done here.
I think it's not going to be
I think
good.
this is enough charges.
Okay.
It was a good number of charges, but we're done with the charges. Combat phase abilities.
Yes.
My Prince Vordre.
Yes, yes.
On a 4-up.
Good,
Yes.
good.
Is going to make a pile-in move. Done.
Done?
And then he's going to do, well, he does a pile-in no matter what. Now on a 4-up, he does D6 mortals. They're all dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now you have to describe to me in which way do they die. What is it that just happened to them?
Let's look for some flavor text.
Does the
on this
card explain? Because I just have no idea how they died.
Trail of Crimson. So I think
You just kind of. It sounds like you kind of stepped on them
you
and
step on
wiped
the
your foot.
chameleon skins?
You wiped your foot on the ground and that made a trail of crimson.
I didn't think of it that way, but I like it.
Yeah.
I was thinking like he does blood magic and he just leaves a trail of blood behind him because he's pulling people
But that
apart.
wouldn't hurt me.
Well, he pulls you apart with his blood magic.
Right.
And then he moves along with his life.
So he mostly is painting
Trail
the
of blood.
battlefield with the skink's
Right.
body.
Yeah.
Right. He
just-
just takes the head off, uses the rest as a marker.
Dragging blood around. Yeah,
What
yeah.
do those chameleons ever do to you?
Well,
They existed.
they were paint.
That was them pretending to be invisible.
And he was like, I will show you how colorful you really are.
Yeah, maybe they're like those multicolored rainbow markers once you break them open. So it's not really a trail of crimson. It's really.
Crimson's one of the colors.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, kill me over here.
I'm actually going to fight first
Oh, yes.
because we do alternate
Yes.
in combat.
So then, can I fight?
No, I haven't fought yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, because that was just a free thing.
That was just
But
at the
didn't you
start of the
activate him?
combat.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
That was just free.
Yeah, that just happened.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's real
Good
good.
for you.
Yeah. Chameleon's Kink's not much of a match
All right,
for
fine.
the prince.
Fight my Kronspine.
So I'm going to fight first with Chad. Chadakar, Radakar,
right.
the Badakar.
Show me what you got.
I'm going to spend a CP for all attack. Does he already hit on 2s? He does not. Great. So this is +1 to hit. I'm down to 2 CP because you got to spend them.
Yep.
They go away at the end of the turn, so you got to spend them. And
Okay.
this is the Blood Slick Claws. This will be 2s. 6s are crit mortal.
Good.
So that's just 3 mortals.
Good.
And then wounding on 3s. So you'll have 4 saves at rend 2. You can't use my die. This is a Baron episode.
That's true. That's true. 4 saves, rend 2. That gives me a 6-up save.
Yup.
Which I make none of. And then I do have a 6-up ward.
So 15 total damage.
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay. And he ceases to exist. Unfortunately, I have no other manifestations to heal, which is a thing he does. And he's just dead.
He's gone.
Goodbye. We hardly
Goodbye.
knew ye.
I'll take your 6 wounds.
That's okay. He'll come back.
He will come back.
Yes.
This is the eternal struggle of Chadakar.
Yes.
You may fight with skinks.
You know what? Finally. This is what I've been waiting for. These have bolas, I'll have you know, but in combat, they're just going to be using their Moonstone clubs. I know, it's pretty good. And
Who would you like to fight? Oh, the White King is a 3-up save. That's
I'm going to fight against the... I guess, can the characters heal themselves? Or just the units can heal themselves? Can you heal these guys specifically?
So this army heals everything all the time. That's what the army does.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So we'll go at the units. Okay. So one out of my dudes has a sweet javelin. So here it is, 3 attacks on 3s.
You might as well all-out attack because your command points are going to go
They're
away.
about to go away. Yeah.
And I'm going to all-out defense because my
Okay.
command points are going to go away.
Good. Well, I hit you twice, and these are 4s to wound. Mm-hmm. And that's 2 at rend 1, damage 2, my friend.
That'll take me back to a 4-up. They're good?
In style. All right, I do have 2 boys, or sorry, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 boys, each with clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a champion gives you an extra attack, right?
Yeah.
All right, and the champion, unfortunately, has just a normal club.
Champignon.
So I am hitting on 4s here, which was a fine roll.
4s to 3s, right?
Oh,
Did you all-out attack?
I did all-out attack. You reminded me. And I'm 5s, unfortunately, here, but ooh, great roll, so it doesn't matter.
4 of
These
them.
are rend nothing for damage 1.
So I'll get 3-ups. And then I will get a 5-up because they have the correspondence of Graveguard.
Sounds like you made that up, but okay.
I'll take the damage.
Okay, so one guy is wounded.
Yeesh.
Do you want to fight me back?
I would love to.
All right.
I want to fight with the king himself
Yeah, let's let the king do it.
because he's pretty.
So do you feel like this guy hierarchically is above the prince?
I think he has a higher title, but it's in a different domain.
That's what I feel like he's king of like that graveyard.
Right.
And this guy's prince of like the territory.
the castle.
Yeah,
like, he's up in the castle.
Yeah.
The White King's still out in the barrows. Like he's not.
Do you feel like when
of much.
that's why they're on opposite sides of the board right now? Because the prince takes a lot of offense to him calling himself a king.
It's actually a pretty long-standing land dispute.
Yeah.
And that's a problem because we're all land barons.
Yeah. It's like this guy's a prince, and this guy's almost like, the Tire King. He just calls himself the king. And he's like, really offends the prince. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening here. All right. Just making sure I had the headcanon correct. All right,
right.
please, fight.
Right. So we'll fight with the king himself. So he will have his 5 attacks with the king's relic weapon. They didn't actually name it. They just called it the king's relic weapon.
He's just saying it's really old to increase its value. He really just found it in the graveyard.
Well, yeah, because it hits on 4s.
Okay. Yeah, it's obviously not a relic. Come on.
If I had rolled a 6,
Yeah.
you would permanently have 1 save less.
It's good.
Kind of cool.
It wouldn't matter when they're permanently dead.
No wounds. So we're gonna see if the horse can do
So
something.
this guy is the Tire King, is what
Yeah,
you're telling
he's
me.
the Tire King.
Okay.
That is a wound. No
Oh.
rend.
6 up save. All right, I'm dead.
Horse kick.
All right, one's dead.
And then the knights will show him how it's done.
So the king kind of sucks.
Well, okay, look. He
But he
goes out
buffs
there
the unit.
fishing.
He buffs the unit, right?
He debuffs you.
Oh, okay.
That's his thing.
Fair enough.
So we're going in now with the knights. They're going to hit on
He'll give you a hell of a discount on tires.
4s.
Okay.
I am +1 rend because there's more of me than there is of you.
And, yep, okay.
And 6s are mortals.
There's just so many things happening.
And, yeah,
Okay.
And 3s, 2s,
No, not 2s.
I have +1 to wound from something, but I can't remember, so I'll do 3s.
You can't remember?
I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
So that's a rend 2.
No, they're not saving.
Okay. So that's 6. That's 6 damage.
Okay, you got him. Oh, I don't think you understand. Their only armor save is their transparency.
And
you've already found them.
We saw them.
All right.
They do have a ward. They do have a 5-up ward if you want to
Oh,
try
really?
that. Yeah.
Did I miss that?
It's easy to miss.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
on the sheet. Fine.
Yeah, it's
so
at the
that was
very
6
bottom.
wounds.
And 1 more from the king horse.
And you got him.
They're dead.
Can't change
Yeah.
the past, as we say around here.
Great. That's it.
Yes,
We did it.
we did it. Okay. Now we're going to roll for the who's the turn?
We got to score it up.
Yeah, what's it going to be?
You got
This will
points.
be hold 1, hold 2 for 4 points on primary,
Excellent.
and I did not waver for 4 more points.
You did not.
I'm sorry, didn't you hold 3?
Yeah, but there's no points for holding 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's
okay.
holding 1, holding 2, and holding more.
More.
Which I don't.
Which we
both
didn't
have
do just yet. Right.
Yeah.
Did you? You had a unit die?
No,
No, nothing died.
none of my stuff.
My stuff died.
Yeah.
But they were
Why-
sacrificial
what's-
lambs.
Wait. So
that
do
one
not waver is have two.
They have to be in combat
2
at the end.
units
of the-
fight.
Oh,
Is that right?
You
No,
units
2
fight.
units fight.
Yeah.
At least 2 of my units fought, and none of my units died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is do not waver.
Yeah.
So that means you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 4 points.
Oh, okay. Sorry. For some reason, I was thinking that you. I thought you said that you didn't get it.
No, I
We're
got it.
violently agreeing.
Okay.
I said I did not waver. Because I did
So
not
he
waver.
did.
Okay, that's what throw.
He did not waver.
You did. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Get that.
All right.
I'm on the same page here.
In
We're
classic
good.
Sigmar fashion, we have a roll-off
Okay.
that is inconsequential.
I turned yours into it too.
It doesn't matter, because
Yeah.
even if I win, I'm not taking the double turn.
Yeah, sure.
You're free to go.
Everyone might notice that I am taking the wonderful snowflake dice. You know why I'm doing that?
Why?
It's a snowflake. Reminds me of my chilly home of Canada.
Is that a snowflake?
It is. I tell you. Look, chat.
That's
chat,
a flower.
That's a snowflake. No,
That is a flower.
that's a frozen flower in winter.
I have to move
Some
chat a
might
card.
say it's a cog.
1 inch.
Some might say it's a cog, huh?
I think.
Nope,
they're-
snowflake. I know snowflake. I've seen a snowflake.
Well,
in my day.
there's different kinds of snow I've learned, Brian. The East Coast snow and West Coast snow, very different.
You know what I'm really thankful for? That 2 of these cards are no longer something I have to think about anymore. So, if you could just kill a few more of my things. All right, listen, it's the start of my turn.
Yeah,
I have some command points.
you do. You have,
You have
4.
4.
Do we call them command points?
Yes.
All right. And what I'm going to do with my life is cast spells.
Okay. I love it.
I have several. And now all of a sudden we're like in range and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I could cast my Kronspine again.
That is an option. Bring him back. We'll do it again.
There's a method to my madness. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do it.
Here he comes.
It fails.
You're not going to do it.
Okay. I'm going to put those dice over there. They're in timeout. Okay.
Those are not snowflake dice.
I'm going to do Comet again.
Oh, Comet's Call?
Yeah, this comes from Mr. Kroak. He is Mr. to you. So that is a 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, you're
I
not
cannot
gonna...
beat a 12
Well,
mathematically.
the very nice thing about this is I pick a spot within 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And then I roll a dice for each model in your target unit, and on a 5 up, they take a mortal wound. Now you have a massive unit over here.
That's 20 legally distinct Graveguard.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick up 20 dice, and I'm going to try to hurt you, too.
Ouch.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Every 5 up is pain.
There's a few of them.
There's a few.
5,
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Well, they have a 6-up ward because I have no infantry characters.
Yeah.
I will take 4.
That's fine. Well, Kroak does have Wizard 3, so he's going to cast 1 more. I don't really need to run and charge, but it couldn't hurt. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't really need
I
it,
know
though.
what you mean.
I don't really need it, actually. Because they just move super fast with all the things that I would want to run and charge with. And so I'm not going to do that. What I might do, subtracting 1 from Rend is pretty hot. You know what I mean?
It is.
But all the juicy stuff.
Facts.
So this guy has Rend.
Chadakar has Rend 2 and Rend 1. Yeah.
Yeah. And
The Beast.
what's this? Is this the big 20 unit?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
now 16.
So they have Rend. So I'm going to reduce 1 from their Rend.
Okay.
So that's an 8
Up to an 11.
up to an 11.
I might as well try. You got it. It was an amazing roll.
It was an amazing roll.
But you got it.
Okay, so your Barrow Guard, I'm never going to get used to that. They have -1 Rend.
Okay.
And Kroak is done, but I have a Starseer, and he's just beginning.
Does he see the stars?
Hopefully. I'm going to roll equal to the battle round. It's battle round 2, so 2 dice.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and for each 3 up, I give 2 units a ward save, so I'm going to give it to my Skink Riders and my Skink Riders.
No way.
I know. Now what I'm going to do is cast a spell, which is picking a unit with an 18. There's a few options, so we'll figure that out after I roll this. I did succeed, and I do get +1.
Oh.
How many denies do you get, my friend?
I have 1 for each wizard.
Yes?
I think I'm done.
Okay. 1 for each wizard.
He's
then.
off in the corner.
Okay. So I has to be visible, and they're pretty hidden. Oh. Wait, no.
Did I do a bad job of real estate?
I think you're hidden by like a 1/10 of a millimeter.
Look, the zoning in this district, it's awfully strict.
Yeah. So we're going to have to, you know Chadakar? He's just not going to get ward saves anymore.
It's my guy.
Yeah. So his ward saves are turned off. I hope you're remembering these things.
Sure. Yep.
Brian, battle tactic.
Yeah, you gotta pick a thing to do this thing.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's where these went.
Well, I didn't really put a lot of thought into this, so I'm taking feedback over here.
Yeah, so let's see what you got. Caesar Sunner, you got Chadakar there, so probably not.
Nope, I don't think that's going to happen. I could fight in 2 places and not die. I really do think that's quite plausible.
You want to do not waver?
I'm
Think you
planning
can
to
do
charge it with 2 units.
Okay.
So why don't we go for it, all right?
Do not waver.
Oh, he's not gonna waver.
Yes. Well, I think lastly, man, I could. The only thing I can cast at this point is the advance and charge. So I'll do that just to increase the amount of units that can get into combat. Okay.
Okay.
So this is cast on a 6. I'm getting high rolls.
It's yours.
But then again, I am the master of magic.
You are magic-y.
So I am going to give my. I don't really need it for so many things. This unit is the only one that has some distance that they could use. Hoo-wee.
Why is it in the movement phase now?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to this unit of my riders just to make sure they absolutely positively get into combat. would you like to use any of your command points now? I feel like we're gonna get busy this turn, so there's not a lot.
I have to continue to consult my tiny cards. Where is it? This one?
Yeah, how's life with those tiny cards?
It's awful.
Yeah.
It is hero phase. Okay, great. So you're done doing your hero phase stuff.
Yeah.
Now I will Deathly Invocation.
Ooh, what's that?
We're gonna choose this Barrow King,
Yes.
and he's gonna choose up to 3 units to heal 3. This unit and that unit.
Okay, so the 1 wound here is recovered, and I think I only killed 3
3
here.
death rattle.
Well, why don't we try to kill them back by using my Realm Shaper engine?
No
Realm
way.
Shaper Engine!
So my Realm Shaper engine is
Shape the
going
realm?
to be, on a 2-up. And it does it. And I am picking this terrain feature.
Mm-hmm.
And, yes. Sorry, how far?
Which one?
3 inches of the
Yeah.
terrain feature.
Yeah.
So I can only, this.
I have moved.
So there's more units within 3 of this terrain feature, right? You have 2 separate units here.
There's a
Oh, they're far away.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this one is actually more exciting.
Sure.
So we'll go for your White King. So on a 2-up, he takes 3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
And then the unit of Knights takes 3 mortal wounds.
So he gets 5 ups. He'll take 2. They get 5 ups. They take 3.
And how many wounds are they each?
So they had a wound marked on them, and they're 3 wounds each. So they'll still have a wound marked on them, and then they'll have 3. Because my stuff has to happen after all of your
Yes.
stuff.
So you have 4 wounds off the unit in total,
And
and
I
you
put
healed
3
3
back, so I have 1 damage marked.
Okay. Okay. So
And
1 damage off.
Then
So we did it.
he took 2.
Yeah.
And
Would
then-
you rather have healed him than the skeletons?
I think he heals 3 units. Pick up to 3 friendly death roll. Yeah.
Okay, so this just undead.
Yeah.
Got it. The building, though, takes
way.
1 damage.
Not my building.
Yes. Put a wound marker on the building?
Yeah.
How many wounds does it have?
I don't want to know. 8.
Wow. Okay. That's more than I thought. Let's get to moving my Raptidons. These ones can advance, so they're moving a mighty 14. They did not need it. But they're going to do it. And I have to
kill my
stay
building.
3 away from you. Is that not correct?
Are you going to kill my building?
I'm not.
Did you rub my lamp?
What happens if I kill your building?
Nothing.
Oh, but all of a sudden I thought it was going to be something cool.
The building goes away? Look, property values go down, I think.
You know what, actually, I don't need this advancce charge on them. I'm going to give it to the Croc scores, if you
Sure.
don't mind.
Yeah.
I just did not...
Croc scores need help moving.
Croc scores need the
Yeah.
help. Yeah. Because I didn't even get to move my full 12 to get here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Too fast.
just too fast for my own good.
Well, while you're doing that, I do want to thank Gwell for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much.
thank you, Gwell.
And I totally forgot. I started a poll for chat.
Oh, you did?
About like if they wanted to be challenged or if they wanted it to be easy.
Right.
And I forgot about that poll, and I just closed it. And they wanted something easy. So
Okay.
the number that I'm choosing
Yeah.
is going to be 40.
40.
And we are already at 16.
Wow.
Are we at 16?
Did you count Gwell's 5?
I'm counting Gwell's
She's doing
5.
math.
YouTube is not counting Gwell's 5.
Oh.
Which is interesting. But anyway, so yeah, we are at 16 out of 40. So
That's kind of halfway there.
yeah. Right,
I'm impressed,
We're-
personally.
yeah. And then we do have a super chat from Thuzalis. Thank you so much for the super chat. And they say, Happy
up?
Monday, Mar. Let's go to Wizard Lizards.
Mundigmar.
Yes, Wizard Lizards.
When I charge,
Yeah.
do I have to just end within 3 or I have to make base contact?
You have
or-
to end within half an inch.
So he can't charge. He they'll need to make space to the side so that he can come in and charge beside them.
Sure.
That's the general idea, is what I'm picking up. Whoa, they're very magnetic. Okay.
Child Brian made decisions.
Yeah, so I used to carry these things in like a magnetic case. And what I didn't really realize is I put like magnets strong enough to hold like a mag train on the rails.
Right?
And it turns out that's a bad idea.
It's a overkill.
It's not. Overkill would be fine. The problem is that now they're so far magnetized down that you're like, I'll just take my model off the tray, and you go, psh, and it just rips the model in half, and the base stays magnetized. So now you actually have to do this thing where you like grab the base and like peel it sideways ever so gently. Yeah, you got to watch your back.
That's a fun little minigame.
I know, we're full of mini games. All right.
Speaking of minigame, I want to thank Morty Hammer for gifting 1 membership.
Oh, thank you, Morty Hammer.
And then I want to thank T for gifting 10 memberships.
What's up, T?
And that brings us to
Whoa.
27.
Wow.
27.
That's a lot.
Yep, it sure is. And that's what that looks like.
That is
We
what
are
that looks
over
like.
halfway.
Incredible.
We are on our way to
Amazing.
playing
Thank you
state.
so much, everybody. This is so great.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just getting to play toys and get memberships. This is great.
Right?
All right. I think
Oh, at the
Listen.
end of your movement phase, Brian, I have to redeploy because you put the fear in me.
Ooh.
So I'll spend a command point.
How
And
far
I-
do you get to move?
D6.
Who are we moving?
Mr. Chad. I think Chadwick, the third.
Okay,
Is
so
in
roll a 1.
A little pickle.
5. That's too much.
It's a few. Chadwick is going to go ahead and step off.
I can still make that charge.
You can, but it's now non-trivial, and your surface area is lesser. You have some choices to make.
Well,
Well,
I don't have shooting. I don't think.
Does your
your bolus
does your
people do.
Bastillodon shoot?
Oh, you know what?
shooting
I
laser
think he
beams?
shoots in the combat phase.
shooting snakes.
He shoots snakes, but in the snake, it's like a snake phase.
Oh, he has his own face for his
in the
snakes.
snake phase.
Yeah.
Does Kroak
let me
have?
see. No, he has javelins on top.
Okay.
So we'll put the 6
Yeah.
javelins into, I guess, this unit over here, which looks like they might get charged of Graveguard.
Legally distinct graveyard.
Yes. Hitting on 4s, it was fine. And then hitting you, or wounding on 4s, it was excellent. No rend, 1 damage.
All right, we still have our 4-ups,
Do ya?
and then we'll have our 6-ups.
Yes.
I'll take 2.
2 go down. Okay.
I think Kroak also has shooting. The
You know what?
Gaze of Kroak.
Oh, I'll bet he
He
shoots
might.
laser beams.
He
Yeah.
might. He has the gaze of Kroak. All right, it's just 1 shot. I'm kind of into it. I turned off your ward save on Chadakar, so let's shoot Chad.
Here it comes.
He gets hit. Chad is wounded, and it's rend 2.
So he'll get a 6-up.
Ah,
Spiked it.
he is.
He is Chad.
He just hates damage.
Where's trench coat?
Just
He's
hates
all
damage.
scared.
He's slinking away.
He has armor of the knight. He's a goth.
You know, when you're right, you're right. All right. Well, we tried to make it work, chat. Let's charge.
Here we go.
I have many.
There's a lot of charges.
So we'll start with a unit over here of Raptidon Chargers who would like to charge.
Raptidon Chargers.
They need a 3. Okay, they did it.
Plenty.
Hello. We have another unit of Raptidon Chargers. Just move away the brush. All right, another unit of Raptidon Chargers just behind. We're also going to charge. Thank you. They also need a 3. 6 may just
come.
do it. Okay. Now, we want to charge with many things, just in case things die. Do I fail my tactic if anything dies, or if just
Yeah.
if anything dies?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I have Croxagores, and you have Skeletons, and we're not all that far from each other.
Pretty confident Croc scores can kill skeletons.
I am 5 inches away from you, which is chargeable. 10. That's plenty. My plan over here, by the way, is just to take your home.
Well, you seem to be doing that.
Yes, that is my objective. And you know what I love Croxagores? I actually had this massive unit of old Croxagores from when I'm a kid. These are Kid Brian's Croxagores.
Yeah, they're a lot
Those-
bigger now.
And I'll have you know that in all my previous game systems since the beginning of time, they were garbage. So
good
I just
now.
took them because they were cool, and now they're actually good. I'm into it.
And those Croxagore models, they're wonderfully derpy.
You know what's cool about
Like-
Croxagores? The Croxagores get benefits when they're in combat near skinks. And I did the thing that my army's supposed to do.
did the thing.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm not screwing it up too bad, chat.
You're doing great.
All right, I turned off 1 rend on this unit,
You did.
which is cute.
Uh-huh.
Chadakar, he's a real Chad? Like,
Yeah. His moniker is the Beast.
yeah, so I want to not charge the Chad, is what you're saying. Now that I have all these other comments going on.
You have a lot. Look, there's irons in all the fires here.
Yeah, the thing is, my units are like stronger when they're near my thing, and I'm just at the range of it. And so my Realm Shaper engine is kind of nice to me. It's 1 to hit rolls. It's nice.
That's pretty good.
But I could just run away from it.
You could just leave. Do your Saurus
got a
warriors
very-
want to fight my graveguard?
Yeah.
My legally distinct graveyard. Don't sue me, GW.
I feel like, yeah, why not?
Okay.
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 I'm charging.
In you go.
I made it. Get out of here.
I have no gauge of how good Saurus warriors are.
These are not Source Warriors.
Oh.
These are Temple Guard, my brah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, those are elite Saurus warriors.
Yeah. So I think my Slan is going to support.
In he goes.
7.
Now be careful with Mr. Chad.
I'm trying to be careful. So I was going to have my Bastillodon,
Oh.
but now
Oh,
the
big booty
Bastillodon
Bastillodon?
is close enough to already shoot snakes at him. So I feel like he doesn't need to be in combat to shoot snakes. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to stop right there.
Okay.
Are we, did we
Well,
do
then
it?
I got a counter charge because you didn't.
How does that work? Can you tell me?
I spent 2 command points.
Uh-huh.
And then I just charge.
Oh, okay. So I will charge
Okay.
with my Bastillodon.
Saving me some CP.
Thank you.
I love it.
All right.
In you go.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I want to thank Jevin Wallander for gifting 5 memberships.
What's
Thank
up,
you so
Jevin?
much.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that brings us, so closer, like under 10.
I charged my whole arm.
Under 10.
You did. You saw how effective
no,
it was for me.
the skink in his wheelchair didn't make it. It's a Professor X style wheelchair.
He's looking at the
He is a
stars.
Professor X.
yeah, and he's like,
wow. Yeah.
Can't take his eyes off the stars because they might move.
he's like, did you see that? Was that a shooting star? No, the one time he looks down, there's like a thing that happens, and the other skink's like, whoa! And he's like, no. Exactly.
I've been looking at the stars my whole life.
Exactly. Just random skink saw it on his first day. It's perfect. All right. So, okay, it's time
It's time.
to just fight with everything.
Yeah, do you have any fight phase abilities? I'm sure you do.
No.
Snakes? I think that's a fight phase ability.
is. That's the one I'm
All
gonna-
these red things.
No, Okay. Once per turn, any combat phase, I will pick 3 different enemy units within 9 to get snaked. So I'm going to pick the barrel guard here.
Uh-huh.
And on 2+ they get snaked.
Snakes.
So 2 wounds from snakes.
Snakes on a planes?
One snake. Chatakar's going to get snaked. He got 3 snakes and he has no ward
No
save.
ward save. That's just 3 damage to the Chaddington.
What's that one next to him?
That was the debuff. That's how I remembered.
Wow. All right, the other unit right here of Barrow Guard gets
Yeah.
snaked for 2.
Legally distinct Graveguard.
Man,
take
stop
one.
it. Just die.
Kill this guy.
All right, all right. Otherwise, I'm fighting with everything up in here. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, where to fight first? The thing is, Chatakar's a Chad. The thing is, I don't think you kill a Bacilla on one go. The thing is, I remember previous editions where they were also kind of immortal, and I don't think that's the case anymore.
They used to be immortal.
How many wounds does
Bastillodon?
Chad have?
He has 9 left. He starts with 12.
That's fine. That's a fine number. I feel like I could hurt him,
I'm sure you can hurt him.
but could I kill him?
That I don't know.
I get crit mortals.
seems on
I have
the-
crit mortals with 20 attacks.
That's a lot of attacks.
And then he has a tail that does D3 damage. It could be scary.
Sounds like you could do it.
In my experience with a Bastillodon, now I'm a terrible roller.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you talking about?
Yeah, we are very different rollers. I would say no, but with you,
No, I'm
maybe.
probably going to do, my guess is I'll do like 5 wounds to you.
Okay.
Total. Not all with crits, just in general.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then you'll live. And then I don't
And
know
he's
what.
a vampire, so he'll just heal it all back up. Because that's what vampires be doing.
Not yet, though. Please don't do that. I'm going to go with my Source Warrior, or my Cavalry. They have the most to lose, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
They do have a lot to lose.
Yes. So we're going to go first with the unit that is, I guess, over here. Actually, we'll just try to take down this unit. So we'll go with this unit here all into them.
Cab fight.
Yes. Okay. Let's go. I have 5 of them, so it's 15 attacks. 3, 6,
And
9,
this is Rend.
12, 15. It's Ren 1, but it's +1 damage. It's something.
I think I'm going to let it go.
Out of all the places, I can only all-out attack once, and I can all-out defense once.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a cool place to all-out attack,
Do it.
because I think
boy.
the
Hurt 'em.
Source Guard, they're fine, but it's fine. I probably need it over there, honestly. They look worse than I thought they'd be. All right, here we go. Hitting you on 3s.
Here we go.
Look like odds. Okay,
Does
and
6s do anything cool?
you know what? No,
No.
I know.
Had to ask.
Thank you. Force to wound. This is the tough one.
Always is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. A little worse than odds. Quite a bit worse than odds.
Rend 1, so we're going
Rend 1.
5 ups.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And these are 2 damage each.
They are.
For 8. You get 5 ups again, because they have the barrow guard thing where they're next to people of their type. So their 6 up goes to a 5 up. Only rolled 6s anyway.
So
that
5
would be
wounds.
2 dead horses because one was already wounded.
Yes, yes, yes. Now, I do have some Raptidon serrated fangs. They're specifically serrated.
That can't be good for you.
I know. It's 15 more attacks. 3,
Teeth are
6,
meant to be serrated.
9, 12, 15. Now, I don't get the +1 here because these are companions. Am I remembering the rules of this game correctly?
No, you always all attack. You always get the +1.
So,
Other buffs you don't get on companions. The command is.
Then I was not remembering these rules correctly. Ooh, only missed with 1. And 3s to wound. That was bad. It was okay. So there we go.
9.
9, rend 1, but only damage 1.
All right. Rend 1, so we're on 5s again.
Ooh, it was bad.
Terrible. And then 5s another time. Just even
Oh, you dropped one.
more 5s.
That was bad also.
Yeah, it was also bad. That is
So 1 more dead,
2 more dead
or
horses.
2 more dead, because they're 3 each.
They are 3 each.
And then 2 wounds left on your last boy.
That's right.
So you have 1 left. He's a musician. Is that the one you want left?
Cool thing about Sigmar now.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
None of it matters. You just have keywords.
It's all
Which-
abstract.
Yeah.
Okay. So the musician and champion can be one guy?
And the standard bearer. All the same guy. Isn't that fun?
No.
I feel like there's maybe a few people in chat who
here-
are like, nah, excuse me.
Here-
They might be.
Here at first, I hate it. Where would you like to fight?
Where would I like to fight?
I feel like there's no amazing option. There's no, like, obviously I'm going to get wrecked.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think I need to fight with these Graveguard before they go away on a
Yeah.
vacation in perhaps the Bahamas.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're going to activate these Graveguard 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. All right. Just count them before I...
Yep. We're piling
They're
in.
fighting
And
the
I will
wolves.
all out attack.
Okay.
And all out defense.
We're going to fight your temple. What are you...
They're called Source Guard, but I prefer Temple Guard.
Because that's what they were.
That's what they are, my friend.
Legally distinct temple guard. You got to remember, there's
The
a
old
schism.
names may never die for
There's
me.
a schism within GW.
I think these guys are going to be great. And I think I'm going to tank it on you because... wait, hold on. All out defense gives me +1 save?
Yes.
Yeah.
But to a maximum?
You can't have a net +2.
Okay, so that's fine. So I now have a 2-up save.
What did you start with?
I start with 3.
Yeah.
So I go to a
then you have
2-up,
Yep.
and I took away your rend.
Yes.
So I got 2-up saves with 5-up boards. You're going to do nothing.
Yes. Well, these
You're
do have
going nowhere.
crit mortal, which is the only thing they do.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
And I outnumber you, so I have.
Oh, my guys aren't like chunky? They don't
back
count
to
as
rend
2?
1.
Okay. Oh, you get an extra
That's
rend for
my-
numbering. That's your army
That's
thing?
my army thing.
I got it.
I have to recount again. I counted twice now, and I
was
forgot
13.
the numbers both times.
13.
Okay, great. 6.
It was lucky
9,
number 13. Just like the distance you deploy up the board, which I also hate.
13. Oh, 27 is 2 more dice than I own. Also, I think I might have dropped dice.
You did, but it's gone
I
forever.
think I picked.
Oh, did you?
6, 5,
We're a dice counting channel.
13,
Really, all of this is just an excuse
18,
to count dice on
24.
camera.
Okay, I have 3 more attacks after this.
All right. What do you hit me on?
I all out attacked, so I will be hitting you on 2s.
That's good.
6s are cool.
Whew. No 6s. That's some 6s. All right.
4 6s,
You want to roll 3 more dice for me?
2 1s, and I'm gonna roll one of your dice
Why wouldn't you just roll? Oh, because they didn't miss.
because I didn't have enough misses.
You want to swap my
But I
dice
can
for
put
your
this
dice?
back in.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go. There
great.
you go.
Great.
What do you win on? 3s?
3s, that's right.
Wow. If you can't pick them up, you don't get to roll them.
That's true.
That's the
That's
law.
a rule of all wargaming, I think.
Yep. Ooh, you gave me the 2s. You were
Did give
generous
you a
there.
lot of 2s.
That was pretty generous.
3,
One more 2.
3, 6, 9, 11, 3 ups.
8, 10, 11. 11 2-ups, my friend.
But then I'm back to rend 1.
Oh,
So 3
yes.
ups.
I gave you the 2s as well. That's
Oh.
a day of 2s. All right. So I have this number, and then I add 4 more
Yep.
for your crits.
Crit
and
mortals.
now I have my 5-up awards. That was not good.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. You killed 4.
Oh, not bad.
That's more than I thought you'd get, if I'm
shabby.
being honest.
Yeah, these are it's an obnoxious unit, Brian.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm taking the standard bearer to prove your point.
Has anyone from chat told me I'm wrong yet, Lindsay?
No. Just, well, Shane appeared in chat, and everyone's just too busy dogpiling.
Ooh, wow, Shane appeared.
I'm
Shane
sorry,
Ruby?
Shane.
Hey, Shane. What's up, Shane?
How's it doing? How did your magic thing go? Oh,
I think that's this week. I think that's this
Oh, it hasn't
weekend.
happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
I thought
I think it's this weekend. Or,
it was supposed to be this past weekend because I was talking to JP
I'm going to fight
Shane
with a
was here
Bastillodon.
this
that.
weekend.
Yeah.
Fight with a
that.
Bastillodon.
Here we go.
Because I think it's fun.
I also think it's
There's
fun.
no more. I've already all out attacked. I've already defensed.
Yep.
There's nothing else to do here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will all out defense, Mr. Chaddington.
I don't think that's going to matter.
I hope it matters. I really need him to not. He dies, like, he face plants in every game. Every game I play, he face plants.
That's almost funny. I like it. Okay, so 20 attacks, crit mortals.
And I have no ward. Nope.
It's all part of Lord Kroak's master plan.
9 6s here, and I just die.
Yeah, 9 6s. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay.
got
It's
three
3
sixes.
6s, which is literally the odds. So we're not defying anything there.
He's half dead.
And then lots of misses. And then I wound you on 5s.
Yeah, snakes aren't all that mighty.
Speak for yourself.
3 mighty snake wounds,
So 3 mighty snake wounds, rend 0.
so I'll go to a 3 up.
Give me at least 1. Okay.
Oh,
So 4 damage.
7. And then
And I said I was going to get 5 wounds on you. So now I have my bludgeoning tail.
this is the scary one.
Is it? Not really. I miss.
It's a big tail.
I hit with 1. And I miss. All right.
Okay, but that was scary for me.
I did worse than I thought I would,
That was scary.
which was sad. Okay, your turn.
I'm gonna fight with the king.
Yeah, I thought you would.
The king.
All right, show me the king.
Amongst totally not men.
Yep. Amongst whites. It's a king amongst whites.
All right, he has his 5 King's Relic weapon attacks.
Yeah. You know what I feel like? I feel like you did so badly with him last time that I totally disrespected him, and I think now he's just going to crush me.
Karate chop through
All
the
right,
whole
show me
unit.
what you got.
Here we go. Forced to hit. He's worse than Graveguard. This is, however, mortals.
Okay. And I'm cursed?
And you are now cursed forever.
That's kind of
Well,
cute.
cursed until he dies.
Yeah.
Abstractly cursed forever.
Ooh, that was bad.
And you have a rend 1,
So Ren 1, 6 up save. Nope.
so that's 4 total damage.
That's kind of a lot. And I do not have a ward on them. No, I do, because I gave wards to them.
Wards, yeah.
So 4 total damage. And I take 2 wounds, and no one's dead yet.
Well, horse hooves. We know the
luck.
horses are the mightiest things in all of Sigmar.
In all of Warhammer, in general.
1, no rend, but your save is 1 worse. So take
Is
that.
it? Why is it 1 worse?
Because you're cursed.
Oh.
For abstractly forever.
Okay, and here's my ward, and I survived.
Good.
Well, that was nice.
Some king, huh?
Yes, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight with my Kroxigor Warspawned. These aren't the normal Kroxigors that are just for, like, moving house.
Oh.
These are the Warspawned ones.
War spawns.
What does an ordinary Kroxigor do if not war?
No. They move house. They literally carry the big, heavy rocks that build the pyramids. If you look at all the pictures of the old books, they're just for carrying heavy stuff.
Oh.
And then the Warspawn ones are the same, they just make them angrier.
We poke them with sticks until they are 5.
Exactly. All right, so I have a lot of these guys,
You do.
and they're real good.
They are. 2 of them have special weapons, I believe.
Yes. So 1 out of 3 have replaced their Drake Fang Warpick. They work really hard on these names. With their Star Fang Warpick.
Right. That's like a legally distinct Drake Fang Warpick.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to go with 2 Star Fang Warpicks. It's 8 attacks. It's 3s and 2s, and it's 4 damage each.
That's going to pick up
I
a
feel
lot
like it's
of
overkill.
skeletons. It is definitely overkill, yes.
Okay, so that's the 3s. This is the 2s. You're in trouble.
Rend.
1.
Oh, I
2,
get
3,
6
4,
ups.
5, 6, 7. So 7 of them. I think just the Star Fangs are going to get you.
Very likely.
Yeah.
These skeletons aren't really meant.
Oh, I mean, it was great.
That was great. These are 3
So
damage
it's only
each?
12 damage.
Oh. But that's 9 damage.
Oh, it's 4 each.
That's 12 damage.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We have ward
You have
saves. I'm
wards.
death.
Yeah, you have wards.
I'm death. Can't forget that my units aren't supposed to leave the table. There's 1 left. Nope, they're exactly dead.
Okay. Well, I only had 100 more attacks at 3 damage, so approximately.
They're all dead.
All right. Well, so far so good. We're killing stuff. Let us move on to your fight.
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm going to fight with my last knight.
Yes, you have your musician standard bearer champion.
That's right. He triple majored.
You know those people who play like a band. They're an entire band at once. Like they've got the accordion and the
one-man
drum.
band.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this guy is. He's got the banner. He's dueling with his little sword, and he's got like a harmonica thing that's being held up by the like thing on his neck, Bob Dylan style. You know?
And his horse stirrups are a kick
Yeah.
drum.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's his 3 attacks. We're
At
gonna
the
try
unit
to
that hasn't fought.
We're gonna try to finish off the one.
You could try.
We will try. That's mortals.
Well, I think you've done it.
This hits, and then we're looking for 3. So we have rend 1.
Okay, Ren 1 takes me to a 6, which I fail. And it's how much damage?
2 total damage.
Okay, 2 5s, and you got 1, and 1 is wounded.
Got him. And then the horse. We know the horse is the most powerful.
Horse.
Double hit again.
Damn horses.
These horses are
I
so
should never-
strong.
I should never have.
No
counted
rend,
horse.
but your save is 1 worse.
Okay, I fail.
1 damage.
And I fail. But I still have 1 wound left on this guy.
What a horse.
Well, let's fight over here with the remaining Raptidon Chargers. I only have 4 left in the squad. 1, 2. Do you have something else to do? No.
I have Radikar, and I have these Graveguard.
Oh, yes, because I got a little close to them. Well, here we are, my friend. Hitting you on 4s and 4s.
That was pretty good.
I mean, it's been fine so far. These wintry dice, the snowflakes, they're just channeling my energy.
It's no longer winter. It's now spring.
Not in Canada.
Oh.
sorry to burst your bubble there. There's 4 at Rend 1.
So he'll be back to his 4 up, because that was the unit that I all-out defensed. No, Chad. It didn't matter. The 6 was a pass, and those
Yep.
failed. Damage 2.
Yes, on the charge.
Oh, this guy, all 5s.
No, it's
No.
damage 2.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
died. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so he's dead.
Killed my knight.
I'm realizing I probably shouldn't have put so many attacks into him. Now we're putting all the Raptidons into the other guy. 1, 2,
I think you did need
3
to make sure he died.
4.
Because at the end of every turn, 1 comes back, and then he brings back more of them. So
Okay, 4s to hits. 4s to hit, and 3s to wounds with the Raptidon serrated teeth into the bones. 3 at Rend 1.
4 ups for our king.
Ooh, that wasn't good. Now he doesn't get the extra
He
special
lost
words.
his 5 up, so now he has a 6 up, and he'll take all 3.
Wow, okay. And how many does he start with? Or we just mark how many ones you've taken?
That's correct. But he starts with 8, which is a ton.
It's a lot, is considering how many he can bring back to himself a turn.
Yeah.
Well, it's your fight with your whom? Radikar?
Radukar.
Let's see what he can do against a Bastiladon.
I actually want to go last with Radikar. It's on the off chance, the crazy, wild off chance that he kills the Bastiladon.
Okay.
He doubles his healing because he's a vampire.
That's rad. I'm into that.
Just heals even more. So we'll fight with Graveguard.
Yep.
Get some shrubbery out of here.
Yep. So they pile in 3?
Yeah.
And they fight within 3?
Yeah.
So you get a handful in.
Yeah.
A good handful. Well, let's see how tough a Bastiladon is. Let me read these things. Oh, no, he's tough.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay.
Which
do you
is
got?
25, which would be all the dice I have, except I dropped 1.
Okay. Here's one over here.
That's where it was this whole time?
Yep. I took it so I can do it give it back as a favor in the future. Oh, you can't get that. Oh, what are you doing?
No, I got it. All right, 3s and 3s, 6s are mortals.
That sounds scary to me. All right, 1 6, I can take it.
1 mortal, and then a lot of misses.
Yeah, it's a handful of misses, for sure. Okay.
And then these are rend 2 because we super outnumber you.
No, but the Bastiladon counts as 20 guys. Oh. Does he? What does he count as? As many wounds as he starts with?
That's 1 model.
He counts as 1 model?
Yeah, he's 1 model.
He doesn't count as 12 in this game?
No.
Oh, wow.
They got rid of that because it was confusing or something.
Oh, it seems
Monsters
pretty clear to
counting
me.
as more.
Okay.
That's a bunch of rend 2s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 rend 2s.
I am just going to roll these. All right, fine.
We'll forgive
2,
him.
4, 6, 8, 10.
This is a
12,
Baron episode.
13.
Speaking
All right,
of which.
so I start with a 2-up save.
Yeah. And now you're going to 4 up there.
Yeah. It's actually pretty scary.
You should be scared.
I'm not too scared.
stricken
1,
with
2, 3 wounds.
Plus the mortal.
Okay, 4 wounds. I think.
Yeah, they did. Look, these Skelemen did 4 damage. That's More than I thought they would do.
Okay, I now fight
You do.
with Lord Kroak, or the.
His Temple Guard. Do you want to test the limits of Temple Guard?
We'll go with Kroak first because I think you could technically pull Kroak out of fighting, depending on what happens. Because
Sure.
he's got an unwieldy base. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So Lord Kroak, he has 2d6 attacks from his Azurite Force Barrier.
This guy's
These are
in
all
another
AI
game.
generated names.
Yeah, he's
Oh
in
my
a
God.
different game.
It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he hits you on 3s, but they're crits. No, they're not. And he wounds you on 3s. And there's 3 rend 1s.
Rend 1 will take me to a 5. And then these are
Or damage 1.
6s.
He's more of a magic. He's more cerebral, you know, than the fighty kite.
He's a lover, not a fighter. Oh,
He more thinks evil deeds than does evil deeds. You know what I mean?
he bids others to do
Yeah.
his evil.
All right. Is this your last fight?
Chad, and then I'm done.
All right, Chad.
Get him, Chad.
All right. Well, my Battletome is only taking 4 wounds. Can you pick up? This was a lot of fighting.
It's turtle for dinner.
Yeah.
For Chad.
Aw, no.
Oh no!
Turtle shell soup. Here we go. 3s with the blood slick claws. Oh,
Good.
and no 6s.
Good.
That's crit more.
Chad sucks.
He face plants in every game.
Yes.
1 wound, rend 2.
Okay. 4-up save. Oh, I failed it.
3 damage.
I mean, that's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
All right.
And then you see the little guys on his base.
Do you have a black dice that here? I'm going to use this one, so I'm up to 7. Oh, wait, they fight too? Mm-hmm. It'll be embarrassing if they outperform him.
3s.
Why do they hit on 3s?
I don't know.
Okay.
3s. Those are rend 1, 3 of them.
3-up saves. Oh, I'm doing bad.
Those are 2 damage each.
Oh no! Are you for real?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Chadakar's
Jesus.
he's
Okay.
a scary man.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. I screwed it up. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was scary. Those little people did more damage than him.
Yeah. There's little
Those little acolytes.
ghoul people. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but
They're hairy vampires.
they're gross.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I mean, he's not wrong. They are hairy vampires.
Yeah, and they're
hairy
only hairy on their
vampires?
butt.
What?
That's I
That's
didn't
like
make
a
it
bloodthirster, you know, only hairy in patches in strange places.
Yeah. Well, when a bloodthirster gets to a certain age, starts to notice changes, you know? All right, I got source card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 left. That's odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're 3 attacks each, though.
Because they're temple guard.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
it's not nothing. How many did I say? 6?
18,
18?
19?
3, 6, 9.
Because I'm sure they're the
12,
champion.
15, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, I haven't pulled that model yet.
They're all the champion. It's abstractly, there's a champion somewhere.
So you ready? Hitting
Yeah,
you
oh,
on
I'm ready.
3s.
Here they go.
All right, it's fine.
All right.
Look like odds. And then 3s. That was also fine. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rend 1s.
9 5-ups. Come on, legally distinct Graveguard.
That was bad.
That was really bad. And then they get 6-ups.
That was also bad.
That was also bad. 3, 6, 7 will die. 2, 4, 6.
I think it was
8.
13. Oh no, because I
then you
killed them.
some. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna pull 7. I'm done counting.
I mean, that's how the math works.
No more counting.
You do take away 7. Well,
3 left.
3 left, okay. The thing is, you really wanted to kill all of them, right?
I wanted to kill all of them.
No, in general, with dead things, you want them not to come back.
Well, but the cool thing about this army is that they kind of come back either way.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean,
they
every
come out
unit
of
I
the-
can bring back at half strength.
Yes, that's right. That's why you start with one big unit. Well, we've did the whole turn.
We've done it.
We did
Okay.
it. I didn't die anywhere, luckily.
That's true.
Which means I
Oh.
completed my battle tactic.
So you did not waver.
Yes, I did not waver.
He did not waver.
I didn't waver, but I also did not waver.
Thank you.
Another 8-point turn. He's still Oh! No, this is a 10-point turn.
Because I am holding more.
objective.
Oh,
I
the
took your-
Praxicors!
Yeah,
I took your home.
So you hold more.
yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You had 1, 2, and more. Excellent.
Woof.
I'm playing
Wow.
Warhammer.
You are playing the Warhams. It's
Soulblight?
time. Soulblight, turn 2. Where's that that card. I need to. Oh, we didn't do entourages at all.
Yeah.
I think we were both going over a lot of rules at the start of this game.
Does anybody know? So Adrian wrote my list.
Yeah.
So
I told him I wanted Kroak.
You get to pick at the start of every battle
Yeah.
a unit in your War Master's regiment to get an ability. Those abilities are +1 rend against a unit type of your choice: infantry, mounted, monster. I think those are the only 3 options.
potential.
+1 to hit and wound the opponent's lord and bodyguard. -1 attacks for units attacking
Your
when they're within combat of the bodyguard and your lord and the bodyguard are within 6 of each other.
so you need to keep your bodyguard unit near your lord.
And they didn't charge.
So my temple guard will have been my bodyguard because they're literally my bodyguard.
Great.
That seems like a logical choice.
Great.
Who was your general, by the way? The prince?
I think it has to be the
Yeah, he's too jealous.
named Prince Man.
Okay. And so who would have his bodyguard been?
It would have been a graveyard unit.
Probably the big.
There's 2 big
There's 2
graveyard
big ones.
units. I'll say it's the one that's nearly dead.
Why don't we 50-50 it? 4 up.
Sure.
4 up, it's the big one that's left. Here you go.
Oh, here we go. No, great.
It's okay.
And I didn't want to pick one of the options, so great.
Great. All right, we did it.
But the reason we had to talk about
Because
this...
now you want to kill the entourage.
Slay the Entourage,
Yeah.
yes.
Is that the one you're going to go for? I only have 6 left.
Yeah. Yeah, I will slay the Entourage.
Great.
Great.
We done did it.
Entourage getting slain. Other things...
So now the funny thing is, I don't want to kill those 3 skeletons of yours.
Because you want to keep them for Slay the Entourage.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to heal them, so it's going to be more than 3.
They are going to heal... Oh, we didn't heal Chattakar. He heals D3 because he's a vampire. He heals 1.
Okay, so he's taken 6.
He vampired not so good.
Yeah.
Are both of these debuffs until your
Yes.
next hero phase?
They're good.
Great. Wizarding to Wizwazzery about.
Yeah, what do you got?
I kind of want to summon some of my cool things.
You could try.
I would like to. The prince has a custom spell for fight first, which is awfully strong. And so we'll try that. He's going to try to cast... Prince Vordroy is trying to cast... Quick Blood.
Okay.
His blood's so fast. Blink and you miss it. That's an 8. Can you stop my Quick Blood?
Sure. I need a 9. I did not get
Oh,
it.
he's so fast.
So what's this do?
Fight first.
Okay.
Until my next turn.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
that's a good one. And then Chattakar is going to try to summon a thing. Which thing should we try to summon? Let's try to summon...
The hand.
The bats are kind of cool.
Oh, some of the bats then. Bats are
The
good.
bats are kind of cool.
Bats are cool.
We're going to go with bats.
Bats.
That is a 6, which is what I need.
So I need a 7.
That man.
I didn't get it.
We get the bats.
Bring the bats out.
6. So we get 2 little bat swarms.
Okay.
They have to be within 9 of each other, and within 12 of him, and 9 away from you.
It's a lot of spacing.
It's a lot of words that I just read. Sanguine Storm. Okay. Wholly within 18 of caster. Okay. 9 of each other, 9 from you, 18 of him. Why so many words?
You're playing Age of Sigmar. I've noticed that they, in addition to AI generating these names, they basically write like +2 to cast, and then they give that to ChatGPT and say, make this more verbose. And then it says...
And then they make the cards smaller.
And then it says, add 2 to casting rolls for this unit. In addition, this unit can, And you see, it's like, it's actually a paragraph.
It's a lot.
As a student, I wrote paragraphs smaller than this when teachers said, write a paragraph on a topic.
Yeah.
They were less than this.
I have an entire rule for my army that says if you put a building down,
Yep.
you can put up to 2 more buildings down. But it's like this long.
Wow.
It's like, you get 3 of these is what the rule is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's if you deploy one, when you deploy it, select up to 2 more of these.
They should have just said buy 1, get 2 free.
Yeah.
And then we all would have been on top of it.
We would have known.
We're
Yeah.
known. I'm there.
Other hero phase things, we have the Healer Rising to do.
Good luck.
So we're going to choose Chattakar.
Yeah, you can heal what, 2 things?
He can heal
Or
3
3
things,
things,
but not himself,
Oh.
because he is not a skeleton or a zombie. He's a vampire. Vampires heal through combat. Everybody.
Naturally. You
Everybody
got to
knows
drink
that.
the blood of the lizards.
That's right. So we're gonna
Cold-blooded, though.
bring
so,
back the-
do you think it tastes terrible to them? You know, I bet they really
it's
like.
probably hot outside. You know, they need a nice cold
so it's like an
drink.
iced coffee
It's
kind
an
of
iced
thing.
coffee. It's an iced tea. You know.
Yeah. Oh,
Cool
wow.
down.
Well, you know, lizards, they bask in the sun to
Uh-huh.
get warm.
Uh-huh.
So I think he,
But I think Shaish is kind of like, this neighborhood looks like it would be overcast. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of trees.
I think it's perpetually
Yeah.
when
overcast
we moved
here.
in, it got overcast.
Yeah, exactly
we,
right.
we brought that with us.
Yeah.
We needed that Toronto weather. We couldn't live
true.
without it. I think that's all my command phase things. I'm probably forgetting something.
Battle tactic.
I picked one.
He's
I
gonna
will
try to
play
kill the entourage.
Sorry, I was not listening.
Since
That's
I'm so
that's
good
why
at-
you said entourage.
Since I'm so good at
right.
casting, I'm going to cast.
Oh,
And I'm going to use Kroak's special spell, the Celestial Deliverance.
whoa.
I know, right? And it goes off
What's
on
that
a
do?
12. I pick 3 units and they take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay. Well, I can't stop at 12.
Well, not with that attitude.
Not with any attitude.
That's true. All right, so Radikar, or
Yeah.
Chadikar,
Our big guy.
he takes 2.
He takes 2. He's at
He's
8.
taken 8, and he has 13 or something?
He has 12, so he's 4 left.
Good. Next up, I will go with your smaller Graveguard units, and they take 3.
Ooh.
So the 3 you just brought back
well,
might
they
go away.
get 6 ups.
All right, so 2 go away.
2 go away.
And I suppose within 12, it'll be the other one that I'm in combat with because they're the ones who are going to be fought. That's another 3.
6 ups. They take all 3.
Okay. Oh, you almost took the standard bearer there.
Well, 1 of 4 standards.
I'll have you watch. I'll have you notice that. All right. Your turn.
Actually, 4 standard bears closer together. I'm done with the hero phase.
Okay.
It's time to get moving.
Yeah.
While you're moving, I do want to thank Asher Creech for becoming a captain.
Ooh.
thank
So
you.
much.
Welcome to Captain, my captain.
Yes. And then I want to thank T for
T.
gifting 10 memberships.
Oh,
and you
thanks
know
so much, T.
Thank you, T.
what that does.
What's
Do
that?
I know what it
puts us
does?
over.
Oh, Brian, have you seen
Ba-ba-ba.
Shattered Glass?
I have.
Are you ready?
Okay. That's it.
And
Huh?
boom. Oh,
Uh,
sorry. Hold on. Update.
Oh, Shattered Glass.
incredible.
When we had Shane over, did he say the thing?
No, he never does.
He never says Shattered Glass?
He refuses to say shattered glass.
That's his catchphrase.
I know. We tried. Once again, Brian tried.
Does he know that's his catchphrase?
Oh, he knows. He knows by now, but I think he refuses. He's just not going to do it.
You
And I
can't get him
think
to say the thing?
He dropped in, said hi in chat, and then disappeared after everyone said hi to him back.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Shane, if you're still here, let me know if you're going to Laughing Dragon.
That doesn't. That's. I don't know what that is.
We're going to Laughing Dragon. Oh, move phase. That's when I do it.
Is that like an Eyes Wide Shut kind of party? What is?
It's
Sounds so mysterious.
it's a convention
Okay.
that will be held at the Santa Clara Convention Center. It includes a Warhammer event that has yet to be planned, I
Wow.
think.
This
Okay.
is like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's real soon. And I think their website still says TBD.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you guys just appear anywhere,
Near terrain.
but not like your grave sites or anything.
They can be extra close to my grave sites and be extra close to you,
Okay,
is a way that it works.
I understand.
Yep.
So you bring half the unit rounding up.
Yep.
So you got 3 skeleton horses back.
3 skeleton horses.
Got it.
Um,
And it's 1 unit back a turn.
1 unit back per player movement phase. If I do it on my turn, it's easier to do.
Yeah, you get more back, or you can come
Once
back.
per battle round, any movement phase.
Okay,
If I do it on my movement phase, it's easier. If I do it on your movement phase, it's harder.
got it.
What? Oh, it's no longer just terrain.
Okay.
It used to be just any terrain feature, but now that we have these buildings, you have to use these buildings,
Okay.
which
Not as good.
means They.
You don't want to be over there. That's out of the game.
I don't want to be over there. Well, maybe I do.
I mean, why not? Be over here, or do you have to be a certain distance away from me?
So I have to be 9 away from you unless
You're like touching the
I
building.
want
or
to
something?
not be able to charge. I can be 3 away from you and not charge.
That's fine. If you go like here, then you can move over there next turn. But then again, the croc scores could get you.
Yeah, those croc scores are pretty spooky.
Yeah, you're right.
We could be over here?
You could, yeah. Croc scores could less get you there, unless they did their advanced charge thing.
It's just not very good to be over here.
That's true. Although these guys might not be engaged by next turn. Keep that in mind.
They likely won't be engaged. What if I? Oh, no, we're gonna go over here.
Yep. Now your
taking this
first
building.
instinct
Yeah.
might have been right there.
Which means I should probably go El Sohar with these
Skeletons.
death rattle.
Yep. All right. Hey, Chad, what's going on? How y'all doing?
Yeah, Chad's having a good time. We were
You love
talking
Age of
about
Sigmar?
cheddar, and we were talking about cheese.
Ooh, I do
we
have
talking-
cheese dice over here.
You
talking
do,
about
yeah. Pezzler just got cheese tax, and then someone called Cheddar Car. We're talking about
Cheddar
cheese.
car.
Cheddar car.
I like
Cheddar
that.
car. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Delicious.
I like that.
Yeah. So we're having a good time.
All right. So you got your skeletons kind of ready to go for my entourage. You got your zombie dragon coming for my entourage.
Uh-huh.
You're just hoping you don't fail the charges for my entourage.
I would never.
Why would anybody?
I do have shooting.
Ooh, can you
gonna-
shoot into combat?
Yes.
Well, then do it.
You just normally can't shoot unless while you're in combat, except the dragon can still do that anyway.
All right.
So,
Shoot me with your grossness.
D6. Wow, this is really strong. D6 shot. Not that die. That's dice filtering. 3 shots.
So shooting at my entourage, my temple guard.
Yes. 3s.
That's
good. And 3s. 2, rend 2.
So 5 ups. I pass 1 and damage.
2.
And they have 5 up ward. And I take 1, and 1 guy's wounded.
Entourage.
All right. I was hoping you'd kill 2 and make your charge harder, personally.
That would be heroic if he killed that many.
Yeah. All right. Well, your mighty shooting phase has completed.
Yeah, we're done shooting. Charges.
Great.
Dragon.
Yeah. What's your charge range, though?
Dragon. Fight the dragon. Dragon Ball Z. You know that show.
Oh,
I was raised.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
7.
All right. Ooh, 7. That's
Right.
a doable charge.
Very doable.
All right.
I
Throw
have
me a
1
7.
CP for the reroll that I will inevitably need. That's a 6.
All right. All right. You really don't
CP?
want to fail this one.
It's not ideal.
Oh, you failed it.
He's going to stay in there.
But you do have skeletons.
Well, they're terrible.
Yep.
They're
but is
awful.
it better than losing your 4 points?
I think I've just lost the 4 points. I think they're gone now.
Okay. I buy that.
But we will charge with them anyway.
What the? That was a real roller coaster you put me on there.
There's just no reason not to.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But
You were fighting really hard for reasons not to.
I did lose the 4 points. These skeletons are
not yet.
they're not going to do the job.
Oh, not with that attitude.
Big job for little skeletons.
Fair enough.
You know, funny thing, I probably should have just advanced him. Nah, it's roughly the same.
Advance the dragon?
Yeah, so he has this weird ability that he can just kind of wander into combat.
Oh, he has one weird trick?
He just gets
that, like, lizardmen hate?
just gets a pile-in move no matter what at the start of combat.
Okay, I hear you.
It's kind of weird. That's all my charges.
Yeah, those are all your unengaged units. Mm-hmm. Is it time to fight?
It is fighting time.
You're going to fight with your skeletons, I imagine?
I think I'm going to fight first with the Graveguard that are on their way
The
out.
4 of them? Is that
Yep.
better than a whole unit of skeletons? Is it really?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do
Yeah.
it. Because it's worth points, might all-out defense, and that will last for the entire round, or just this fight.
This fight phase.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is
Just for the face.
plenty.
So I'm defending.
Yeah.
I'm trying to deny you some points.
Legally distinct Graveguard, go!
Okay. I'll take the horrible roll.
1 mortal
Yep.
and 3s to wound.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So 3 saves at. You don't outnumber me now.
Correct. No rend.
So 3 up, no rend, because I've killed their rend.
You took
so
away
2
the rend,
ups.
And then the 1 mortal.
And then the 1 mortal on a 5 up, and a 5 up, and you've killed 1 guy
Excellent.
because he was wounded by the dragon's filth. All right. What do you got for me now? Oh, it's
No,
my
it's your
turn.
fight.
Yeah, it is. My fight. Okay, but I can't fight your skeletons really because I can't really move closer to them. Is this kind of what's going on?
I think all of your guys are within 3 of
Oh,
skeletons.
okay.
3 inches is huge.
I understand. Well, that's my smartest fight of all the fights that are smart, except, you know, the Bastiladon.
Oh.
The Bastiladon, actually at the start of the fight phase, and
Yeah.
this is
Snakes,
once per turn army. That means only my turn.
once for each player turn.
Okay,
Yours
but
and
I
mine.
have 1 per my army, I understand.
Yeah.
So I picked 3 different units, so actually I could have killed some of these Graveguard before they even fought me. I'll pick 3 different units. It will be the skeletons,
Uh-huh.
it will be Radikar,
Yep.
and it will be these Graveguard here.
Okay.
So Radikar,
Yeah.
he takes 3 mortal wounds.
He's at 11.
He's getting snaked, my man.
He is getting snakes.
Snakes are doing, yeah.
Then
they're
we're
doing
going to go
worse.
on to the skeletons who haven't fought me yet. They take 2 mortal wounds.
That's which these?
The skellies.
Those. 2
Yes.
6s.
The death rattles. And then lastly, the big unit that's left of Graveguard take 2 mortals.
Take 2.
I'm a fan of the Sotek Bastiladon.
You like
and
the
I'm going to
Bastiladon?
activate him,
No
and I'm
way.
going to try to take the last 2 wounds from
wound.
Radikar
Last one wound.
with my 20 crits. 3, 6,
Always happens to him.
9,
He finds a way to die.
12.
You set him up for
15.
success, and Radikar just finds a way to die.
So I need 1 6 for him to die and 20 dice.
Yeah, he died.
I did it. It was actually a lot of 6s. 1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4, 5.
Radikar.
He got snaked.
Every
He
time.
did.
Honestly, that was a lot of snakes on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like-
didn't charge my bats.
No,
Brian,
charge your
can I-
bats.
I
Charge your
want-
bats.
I
Charge your.
want-
Who are we
I
charging?
need- It's 9 to Croc scores.
You don't want
They
that.
didn't make it. I do want that.
Really? What happens?
They just have 20 crit mortal attacks.
Whoa! They're snakes.
They're snakes, but they're bats. They're snake bats.
I'm actually really into that.
That's pretty cool.
Anything that just does like mass bats or snakes, I'm into. Just
And
those 2.
There's 0 points, so think about that.
I paid a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, your fight.
It is my fight.
Oh wait, sorry. That
yeah,
was
you
my.
just fought with
I
the
have my
pistol.
tail. Can I still fight with my tail? Do I allocate all my attacks at
You
the start?
allocate everything at the start.
So I would have allocated everything.
I
to
think
him.
you wanted Shadowcar dead.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
So we'll fight with 8 Death Rattle Skelemen.
Yes, into my temple guard.
That's right.
Which is my entourage.
Entourage. 8.
This one's Johnny Drama.
4.
This one's Turdell.
See how far you can go.
That one's E. That's my entourage.
Entourage. 4s and
the
4s.
Oh, and the slan, that's Vince.
All right. 4s. You're gonna get 3 2-ups.
All right, 3 2-up
Not
saves.
those dice, Brian.
Oh, sorry, I did it.
Wow.
With one rule on Age of Sigmar, you gotta use your own dice.
You're right.
You don't even have to get your rules right. You just
Dis-
have to use your own dice.
That's disrespectful. All right, let's kill the king. Can I pile in to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those things. All right, I will pile in. I didn't charge, so we don't get all the charge bonuses. But we will fight with a squad of 5 Raptidons.
Oh, this building is full health now.
Oh, it just heals naturally?
Because you kill the model. When models die around it.
It sucks them in.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. They get to move into the building.
That's right.
It's great. And property values go up.
move
We already
it.
discussed this. All right, so 15 attacks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 1 extra here. So I'm hitting you with the Teapot Lance.
Oh.
It's on force. And then it's on 4s again, because they are only skanks. Oh, I was cheating. All right, it's a lot. 2, 4, 6.
6.
And it's rend 1, damage 1.
4s
Okay. I mean, not bad.
and 6s. I'll take 1
So he's taken 4 wounds out of his 9?
out of his 8.
I mean, he's good.
Long live the king.
I mean, he's bad, but he's got lots of wounds. That's what I meant to say.
Good. He's a good king.
Yeah.
You have fangs that are serrated.
Oh, yes. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, it did feel a little light, if I'm being honest. All right, these ones are a little better. These are 4s and 3s. So it was bad.
That's real bad.
Okay. And 3s to wound.
Yep.
There's a little better.
Brought it back. 5.
Yes, 5. Rend 1, damage 1s.
Ooh. 4s.
Oh, that was bad.
I need 1 6. He's alive on 1.
6. So, yeah, alive on 1. I don't have enough dice to mark his wounds. Okay, your
7. He's
activation.
taken 7.
He's taken 7, I know. But these,
That die goes up to 10.
it sure does.
You could do a 7 on that one.
It sure does, my friend. I thought it was a 6, because I'm being just so used to D6s.
He's going to fight
Yes.
before he is slain.
So he's going to fight the 4-man squad that hasn't activated yet.
Yeah, and he's going to kill all of them. Just you wait.
That would be, honestly, that would be great. Remember, this unit is cursed.
They have the ancient Barrow curse
Wow.
from that's his neighborhood
The Barrow.
that he's king of.
Okay, he's,
Mortals.
all right.
Still only hits on 4s.
Yeah, that's
Not
not, the
much
best
of
part.
a king. Or maybe that is what makes him a king. That does wound, rend 1, and your save is 1 worse.
So, no save.
So that'll be 4 damage.
And I've got the 5 up boards, because I'm cool. And I take 2 wounds, and 1 was already taken 2, so 1's dead, and 1 has taken 1.
And then the horse
Yes.
Always hits. It's a rule of horses. Nope, it missed.
He knew he was dying.
He knew it was time.
Actually, I think at this point the horse is already dead, and he's on foot.
They're both already dead, turns out.
Well, I can activate over here, but everything of yours is already gone, so we might as well just finish this off.
Right.
Keep it clean. I have 3 left. That's 9 attacks. 3, 6, 9. We have to do 1 more wound with the Teapot Lance.
Not the teapot lance.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, again, it was 3 wounds. Rend 1.
Fours.
Oh,
Oh, 6.
6 to stay alive.
No teapot.
Ah.
Nah, he's dead.
Goodbye.
My king.
He can't come back though, right?
And then you're uncursed. Yeah, heroes never come back.
Oh yeah, the curse is over.
Which is kind of not how that's like the opposite of how curses work.
I think curses are over once the vampire dude's dead.
I thought like a dead person is what curses you.
You have a massive. He
Wait,
was
you
already
are-
dead.
you are
and now
dead.
he's double dead.
Yeah, can you double die?
Yes.
Apparently.
Well, no, 100%.
And that's
Yeah,
how you solve
okay.
a curse.
You can definitely double die.
Kill someone, they curse you, kill them again, uncursed.
Yes,
That's the trick.
I know.
All right, Graveguard. Legally distinct Graveguard. GW, don't sue me.
Now he's got a full unit of Graveguard. I have a Bastillon who is a hero.
15.
But I'll have you know. Remember how I needed nothing to die last turn?
Uh-huh.
He lived on 1 wound.
He did live on one.
You were really close to getting
Saved
it.
you a lot.
Yeah, saved me a lot.
This is 6 short of all of my attacks.
Yeah, so you just need 1 6 and he's dead?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go for it.
Yep.
And
he
he's
dies.
dead. All right. Goodbye. He's just, you know what the thing is? He's out of snakes anyways. Because how many snakes can really be in there?
It's like a pink berry and they run out of frozen yogurt. Just
Yeah.
close it.
Just close it.
Just
exactly.
go home.
That's what happens. The Bastillon just lumbers back to get filled up with more snakes. And someone that's like a chute, he comes back and just dumps more snakes in. And he comes lumbering back.
They have a loading bay.
Yeah.
There's a bay for Bastillodons.
For
They're all lined
Bastillons, they
up,
come in,
pouring
dump
in
snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Well, you're going to lose
The
dice.
problem is half of them are dead by the time they pour them in. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, how deep can snakes go before the bottom ones just get crushed by the top snakes?
I feel like
You're getting,
most of the millions
flat
of years that
snakes by
Sans
the
have been
end,
alive
yeah.
has been researching that question.
Snake density calculations.
That's why that's it.
We've bred the most robust snake. We can get 5 feet of this snake.
Yeah, exactly. All right, it's my fight. I'm gonna go with Lord Kroak. He's the Lord.
Ribbit.
It's so good. All right, so you have 4 of your entourage left. Of your
Yep,
entourage.
Yep.
That's how many I've got too. No, I got 5. So I've got 2d6 attacks from the Force Barrier. It's only 4, but you only got 4 left, so that's all I need.
It's perfect.
So far, so good. All hits. Oh, there was a 6 in there. That's a crit. And okay,
Is it crit mortals?
yes. So 2 wounds, rend 1,
5s.
and then 3 total.
6s. Oh, 2 die.
Okay. So now I will put all of my attacks with my Temple Guard into your skeletons,
Oh.
so that I can kill your entourage next turn.
Antara.
Does that sound like the right plan?
Great.
All right. Source Guard, 5 left, 15 attacks,
Good old Temple Guard.
6.
Now chat's
9.
calling the Bastillodon Basti Brie, like brie cheese. Chat and cheese.
It's all cheese themed.
It's all cheese things. I love it. Keep it coming,
Mentioned
chat.
cheese once today.
They're doing it on their own. We're playing Warhammer.
I did not
They're playing
encourage
Cheese
them
Hammer.
at all.
Yeah.
They just started talking about cheese
They
on their
just
own.
started talking
Listen,
about
if I
cheese.
wasn't here, I might be eating cheese.
You would be eating cheese.
Something with cheese.
If I wasn't here, I'd be eating cheese.
Okay.
You know, I'm probably going to get nacho fries after this.
Oh,
Ooh, cheese.
all right.
Cheese
That's
on
what it's
fries.
all about.
It's about.
Well, here's my Source Guard into your skeletons.
Yep.
3s to hit. Okay, it was fine. And then it's 3s to wounds. It was also fine. Oops. It was 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 rend 1s.
That'll take us to 6s.
All right.
And then you know what?
Sixes
We like
again?
that so much. We're just going to do it twice. 6s.
Okay, not bad.
2, 4, 6. 6 dead
skeletons. I mean, you better start bringing a lot of bony boys back.
Oh, we're going to. Can't stop, won't stop.
My scaly boys are killing a handful.
Is that the end
Of your turn?
of the entire turn? I think
Yeah.
it is. D3
Yeah.
of them come back, because that's their rule.
Yes.
2 of them come
That's
back.
2. What about the Temple Guard? Do any of them come back?
I don't think that's their rule.
Ah, okay. You got to res them.
Well, I'll bring them back, but in the high rise.
Ah, that's what the
How much you
buildings are
charge
for.
in rent? For in your
Your soul?
Your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh.
Pretty sure. Either that or it's an arm and a
Is
leg.
it nice? Like, is there like a pool? Like,
Everyone in the building has one arm and one leg.
No, it doesn't have to be your arm and leg.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can go find some random
Arms and legs.
Yeah.
And then you bring enough of them together and you can start making abominations, you know?
I think that's the
Sounds
idea.
tempting.
Right.
Sounds tempting.
I know.
There's
Yeah.
a Skaven in the basement. He's just stitching them
Sewing
all together.
Exactly right.
Okay, well, looky here.
Did you score?
I just get 4 points.
All right.
I failed my
points?
battle tactic.
You held 1, held 2, held 3.
and that's it.
Yeah.
I do have 3.
You do hold 3, but
scores none
that's
points.
what I hold currently.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So I think this is a roll off.
And we have an underdog, Lindsay.
Oh, we have an underdog. Yes, you're the underdog.
Here we go.
5's a good.
5, which preserves the turn order.
Okay.
That was my turn. Didn't feel like my turn.
It did not feel like your turn, and it did feel like my turn. All right, so I have 4 command points.
Yes, and I have 5 because I'm.
And
the
now
underdog.
that you're underdog, you can like burn your objectives. So what's the thing I wanted to do, but you told me I'd never do?
You can stand on an objective and say this isn't worth points,
Right.
which is not really something you would want to do.
Unless I think I'm about to be taken off of it. Mm-hmm. Right, which isn't going to happen anywhere here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Good talk. Let's cast some magic.
Wait, was that talk just talking about your battle tactic?
No.
Okay,
But
sorry. I
now
zoned
it's
out.
about to talk about. I'm going to kill the
Hey.
entourage. There's 2 models left in your entourage.
Entourage.
Ah,
And
For
I'm gonna,
now.
And
For now. For
right.
now.
I'm going to kill them.
Well, if you fail to kill them in the hero phase, there's going to be 3 more of them. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Think about that.
but there's only 3 more.
Entourage.
No, I'm just going to kill them in the hero phase now that you told me to. I feel like I have like 8 spells that could do that. Let's go with the Realm Shaper engine.
Laser beam.
And we're going to choose a piece of terrain, this one.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we're going to roll a d3 for each unit. So the first one is your entourage,
Entourage.
and they take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay. 6 up.
So you need 2 6s.
Oh.
Oh!
No.
And they're dead.
That was it.
Well, thank you, Realm Shaper engine. Okay, into your skeletons. They take nothing. And I think your dragon is within 3, so he takes nothing also.
Oh, okay.
Well, you did it. You scored me my battle tactic.
I did do it.
Thank you.
Entourage.
Now, we have spells, and they are numerous. And we're going to cast them now, approximately now.
Here we
so
go.
I want to start with the Skink Starseer. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to, it's the battle round 3.
It is battle round 3.
So 3 dice, 2 units are going to get 5 up awards. Those 2 units are going to be indeed the unit of Croxagors here, which I'm into. And then this unit of this unit of Raptors, the big one.
That
the one
one.
that's at 5, okay? So he did that. That's great. Who else has ward saves? This unit has a 6-up ward.
My whole army. Yep.
Yep, but they don't get a 5. That's only when they're next to a friend.
When they're next to infantry characters, which I have none of.
Yeah, it seems like you built a little strong. Yep. But honestly, you got to take Chad.
Chad is amazing, except that he consistently faceplants.
Well, at least he's consistent.
It's genuinely, you can go back and watch every game. He does it, he's set up to win statistically every game, and he faceplants every single game.
Well, I'm going to give a unit run and charge. So we're going to cast this from my Skink Priest.
Oh yeah,
He gets a 13.
that's a lot.
Okay, so the unit I'm going to give run and charge to is the unit back here, because they're back here. And they
That
move
makes
12,
sense.
because they already get close, so that's it. So this unit of Raptidons, he has 1 more spell, in fact, and I can turn off wards, which is juicy. So we'll turn off wards. Let's do it. He fails.
Oh,
Great. The Starseer is complete. Next, we are going to go with Lord Kroak. And he will use his... I could do some mortal wounds to this unit. So I'm going to do that one. This is the Comet's Call, as we know.
I'm just counting them for you.
Yeah, I get like a 15.
There's 14 of them.
Yep. So if you get double 6s, you can stop me if you'd like.
No, you got a 14.
Okay. Double 6s don't stop it?
No, this is not Old World.
Got it. Well,
My number has to be bigger than
How many
your
guys in the
number.
unit?
14, that's what I was counting.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 5 ups, they take a mortal. 1, 2, 3.
6 ups.
Okay.
We'll die.
I thought that would be scarier. All right, next we're going to go with -1 rend on one of your units, I think is nice. It's probably better than the mortal wounds. Yeah, -1 rend is probably nice. So I'm going to go with -1 rend. And that goes off, and we'll give your dragon -1 rend.
Dragon.
Great. Lastly, for his last trick, will be Celestial Deliverance, his special spell. He gets that as well.
Oh, on 11?
It's
12? I didn't beat it.
yeah,
no
it was a 13 actually.
Didn't beat it.
So he picks 3 different units. It will be these skeletons that I'm in combat with, and then it will be your dragon.
Yep.
And then lastly, I think they have to be within 12, so it's going to be this unit right here of Grave Guard. So the Grave Guard take nothing. The skeletons take 3 mortal wounds.
3 die.
And then the dragon takes a mighty 1 mortal wound. I casted spells.
So you
Yes.
completed your asterism.
Your
Your
what?
first asterism, right?
This is true.
Your Slan is still alive.
Yes. I did complete my asterism, and it is round 3.
Yes, so you get to choose a second one.
Yes, because it wasn't complicated enough.
Right.
The card is and was here somewhere.
Yeah.
cards.
So
Battle traits, here it is. I get another asterism. Okay, nope. That's not good.
it's the Tamer.
It's still the Tamer. That's the one you like?
Yeah,
Companion weapons
hit
used
crit
by
2.
Seraphon have crit 2.
Yeah,
That's
which
cute.
You still have a lot of
Companions.
you still have a lot of companions.
I could
on
also
board.
do +2 movement,
You could, yeah.
which will get these boys comfortably up into controlling the board territory. I'm just going to take the movement because it's easier to
Sounds
handle.
good.
I think. Okay. Well, let's. Did you want to do a spell or a thing?
No, he's Scout Fight first. I could summon the hand. That doesn't really do much. No.
Okay. Well, it's time to move, and I now move 7 with Croxagors.
7.
So we are going to touch your other objective. Hooray! This is my house now. I own the real estate around these parts. Forests don't slow you down, they just give you cover. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Oh yeah, you got a spell over here. What's that thing
The
doing?
bats.
Bye.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
These move now 14. That is mighty. Okay. Put them right on the edge there. And then this unit will advance, so they move 14 plus 5. Move 19.
It's really far.
That is indeed.
While you're moving, this is a good time.
Oh, to
talk
thank
about-
our sponsor,
Yeah, the Baron of Dice.
the Baron of Dice. Brian, we're so particular about what dice you're using because the Baron himself is so particular about the dice that he makes for us.
The Baron's awesome. We've got a drawer filled. It's a treasure chest
Yeah.
of Baron.
Full, just
Full.
And
the brim.
every time I'm here, I hunt through there, find the coolest dice, mostly for me to just to take.
You take them?
And then I also, whenever I start a new army, I go through the drawer and I find the ones that just perfectly match. And it's pretty sick. I was playing with Baron Elvish dice this weekend with my High Elves.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Very nice.
And then these chilly Canadian dice, they're serving me super well today.
Not snowflakes.
They are. Actually, these ghosty dice that are on right now,
These are very cool.
I actually
super
have
cool.
these ones at home, and I had them for this Soulblight army.
Yeah.
That's what I actually got them for. So it's just sick. You got to have cool dice. And actually, funny enough, a little side note, I was looking at. I was in a game store yesterday, and I was looking at the official High Elf dice from Games Workshop.
Yeah.
They were $50 for like 12.
Crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they had like super roundy corners, so they just roll forever.
Yeah.
I was not impressed.
No.
And it wasn't even an option, honestly. I was like, yeah, right.
The Baron dice.
Get the Baron dice. They're sick. He just does it right. This skink guy is kind of like, just wants to hold my home, I guess. So he's just going to go home. Hello. I guess he has spells that have to be in range, so he'll just... How fast does his flying chair work? It moves...
I think it's pretty quick, right?
No, it's 5.
It's 5. Oh, geez.
So it's 7 now,
it's just
and I guess I could
purring
advance him
along.
because he doesn't have anything else to do with his life. So I mean,
so
12.
fast.
He's kind of fast. So we'll try to contest an objective.
Hey, Bridger, what symbol do you think is on Brian's dice? What do you think?
It's like a lotus. It's a
Okay,
flower.
Flower, thank you. Thank
So
you.
it's definitely a flower.
Thank you.
Ugh, get out of here.
Thank
I think that's. I can't even see anything else in the die.
My Slan is technically engaged, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's good. Now it's my.
Oh, you're done moving?
Yes. Are you
I
doing?
would like to retreat or to reactive move
Good luck.
the grave guard,
Yes, the ones that are being rapidly surrounded.
the legally distinct grave guard. Totally not grave guard.
Roll it up.
Ooh, 1.
That's just more of an inconvenience than anything.
Well,
don't
while you're
really
doing
want
that, I want to thank John McCardle for gifting
Oh,
20
thanks, John.
memberships.
Oh,
What's up,
John.
Oh, John. What's up, John?
going?
Hey, John, you were here.
If you
John was
didn't,
here.
if you didn't see, John was here on several days last week, but we streamed on Thursday a game of Horse Heresy. Even if you don't play Horse Heresy, first of all, you should.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? And second, you should check out that game because Horse Heresy games are always epic. We had Primarchs on the table. I think it's rapidly becoming one of their more popular games. I think it's converting people bit by bit.
Yeah?
And once it gets its talons into you, you're just hooked forever. Before you know it, you're just like an old man
Hooked
playing
on resin.
Yeah, playing.
All of your hair will fall out.
Yes, it will. That's an unfortunate side effect, but you will have the best time, and you'll own so many Space Marines, but they'll all be different colors,
So many space.
and it's
Marines.
gonna be sick.
And boy, are you going to paint the same model like 200 times.
No, but that's actually subtly different, and I'm super into it. I actually love painting Space Marines, and you know what? I think the world loves painting Space Marines. That's why Games Workshop is so successful. That's
right.
If they didn't, if painting Space Marines wasn't awesome,
We wouldn't be here.
yeah, none of us
You
would
can
be
have
here.
a rainbow of Space Marines, which
Yeah.
I think is great.
It's almost mandatory.
It is.
To
You
have a
need it,
rainbow
yeah,
of
to have
space
a
marines.
rainbow of Space
I'm super into it
Well,
personally.
thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
And
Always a
John, you're
pleasure.
helping us with our snake.
Whoa! Shattered glass.
We should turn into a snake of Sotek. Just really,
Oh no! It does need a little link.
No
It
more
needs,
changes.
it needs to be anthropomorphized. It needs to go like munch, munch, munch as it goes across the screen. You know. All right, this is all work for Bridger.
little Pac-Man
That's why
pellets.
Bridger had such a negative reaction to it.
No more changes.
I'll write a
We
list for
talked
you.
so much about so many features of this snake that you never see anymore.
Yeah.
No, we see them all. You want to see it go around? I can make it go around.
Wait, later.
Later?
Later. We'll have
Okay.
a snake.
That
full-on
wasn't a
snake.
feature. That was a bug.
No. This
was a-
this was a great, lovely, beautiful.
That was a feature that came out of a bug.
Hey, Ben Routier wants to help with the snake. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Thank you. All right, I do have some shooting attacks, and I have some that I think I can do in combat. It's the Gaze of Kroak.
Whoa.
I have one skeleton in combat with me.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to gaze at him. I
No
only
way.
have one shot. It hits.
One opportunity.
Yeah. It wounds. It's Ren 2.
He dies.
It's D6 damage.
He,
It's 2. No, he has a 6
he
up.
really dies.
All right, he's dead. I am no longer engaged. I gazed at him. He was like still rattling over there, and he was like,
He
"Paching!"
looked longingly into
And that
his
guy
eyes.
was just like dig back into the grave and went down. All right. Is it charge o'clock?
I think it is.
Well, I will charge with my Croxagors.
Oh, yeah.
They're 3 inches away. They charge 5. That is sufficient. Okay. Let us fight. And then
Yeah.
we have a bigger unit and a smaller unit. So I'm going to charge with the bigger unit first, just in case the smaller unit doesn't make it. 7.
Man.
That's all we needed. Okay, so we'll pop around. So we have a unit of Raptidons here. It's still 5-man strong. They've got the ward save. They've got everything. And then I have a smaller unit of 3 Raptidons. This unit army is surprisingly quick. I always found that lizardmen were like thematically supposed to be kind of slow, but I find that they're fast.
Times have changed.
Also, what I didn't even do, I could have moved another D6 in my shooting phase with those Raptidons. I was already at. I'm not. I don't
if
even.
they do that, they can't charge?
Is that true?
What was it? Was it the
If you use that D6 extra movement, can you not charge? I don't actually care because I was close enough. But
the D6 each can move into combat? No, yeah. They cannot move into combat. No, it doesn't say anything about
Yeah.
not charging.
so it's a very fast army.
Yeah.
That's really fast.
Yeah. But you have to have those selections.
The Temple Guard
Uh-huh.
I guess don't care. I think I've killed them. I don't think it really.
I think the Graveguard are very dead.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop now.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will charge.
Okay.
My turn. We're going to charge in our Dragon Man.
Okay.
Go get him, Dragon.
Great.
Fails again.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
He's waiting for his time.
He's biding his time.
He's biding his time. All right. Let us begin by fighting. I will fight with Saurus. No, not Saurus. Sorry. Kroxagors. The war ones. The war Kroxagors. And that is the sheet that no longer exists in my possession. Oh, no, it's here. I lied. All right. So we'll pile. All right. And because they're in range of skinks that are fighting, they get their lovely +1 damage.
All out defense.
I thought you might.
That's all I got.
I really don't think I need to use any of these, but let's say I all-out defense next turn and all-out attack and use a spell. I still have 1 extra, right?
Yeah.
And there's no one to heal, really, so I will all-out attack. So let's go with the Starfang War Picks. We all remember these fondly from a few moments ago.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. And these are not crit nothings. 2s, okay? And these wound on 2s now.
Yep.
They're very good. Ooh, okay. 2, 4, 6 rend 1s.
Back to 4s. 3, so that's 12 damage.
Yes. It's too much,
9,
one might say.
12. 6s. 13 will die. Sorry,
Yeah.
11 will die.
Okay. Yes, and I have 16 more attacks, doing 3 damage. And you have what, 1 model left?
Maybe 2.
Okay, do we want to,
No.
you want me to roll it? Okay.
No.
It makes you
No.
happy?
No, I don't want you to roll.
Okay. I was going to say.
Ow.
All right, turn's done. And I don't remember what my mission was.
It was.
To slay the Entourage.
Slay-
Which happened
Pretty early
from
on.
the Realm Shaper engine.
Yes.
It shot a laser beam right at the Entourage. All right.
How many? You pulled 1, 2, 3?
I actually do hold
It's
more
another
again.
10 point
more?
turn.
Oh,
I
my
do hold
goodness.
another set of more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You get to bring, what, a 10-man Graveguard squad back?
I do.
Okay, that's something.
I do. And I have this cool dragon guy.
You do have a cool dragon who's hopefully finally going to charge.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
What's your mission?
I don't.
You want to kill Lord Kroak?
That's not one of them.
No.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to take my land?
Yes.
I feel like you can
That's
do that
a free one. I will take your land.
All right.
The land I'm taking is this lovely forest.
Yep,
And
with those 3 skeletons that were
Springtime.
strategically placed last turn. You could also take back this objective with some Graveguard. Or you could come fight me. But when you fight me, it's a 9-inch charge, right?
Yeah, I don't think they'll be fighting you.
Yeah, but taking back the objective is probably something.
Yep. So then I would hold 1, 2, 3.
Well, you could run onto that one
Yeah.
and still hold that objective, right?
Yeah, that would give me 4.
And the skink, I'll tell you, he has control 2 only. Did we make a plan?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
It's hero phase.
Yeah. What do you got
I have
for me?
nothing to heal.
The vampire. Oh, yeah, he needs to kill somebody.
He fight
He needs
heals.
to drink that cool blood.
That's right. He does have a spell. He's going to try to fight first himself on an 11.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, he will be first fighting.
What's the thing I did to him? Minus one
rend.
rend. Okay.
Yeah. That's his one spell. I think that's my whole hero phase.
Well-
sorry, what was your battle tactic?
Capture land.
Get off, or take their
take
land.
their land.
Okay, thank you.
I have a spell,
Won't do
and
that.
it was the one that took away your ward save. And
It's a decent spell.
it's a good one, and I don't remember where it is.
Which one was it?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did it kind of do?
It takes away ward saves. I think
Oh, was that on?
The priest?
I think that was on the priest, the star priest.
yes.
That's the star seer.
Yes, and I think I'm out of range to do it on your dragon. I'm not out of range. Okay, so he will attempt it. He has +1 to cast, -1 as well.
Normal cast.
So normal casts, and he fails it.
Okay.
All right. Continuing on.
Movement.
Yes.
Dragon.
What's up, chat?
Yeah, well, we do have some super chats, like this one from Just Some Dude. And Just Some Dude says, hey guys, need some advice. I accidentally dropped Abraxia and her horns broke off.
Oh no.
And I'm not too sure how to glue them back on. Any advice?
I
Now-
have had some hard to glue on pieces.
We have Abraxia.
I'm looking up how hard these horns are to fix.
We actually have...
We have the Abraxia over on
Yeah.
the shelf. Yeah. The horns are pretty big on Abraxia, aren't they? Is it the horns on the main head of the
Oh yeah, I
of
think
the
it's on
beast?
the...
or are we talking about the horns on the leader that goes on top? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's probably her horns. Because the beast horns are huge.
The beast horns are huge.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I would say the way I would mostly easily achieve this is with a glue accelerant. So if you don't know, if you can buy super glues, and then you can buy a spray that you can put on that's basically instantly cures. And the problem is here that you just have a small contact point and that it's really hard to hold it steady. So what you would do is you would take super glue, put it on one side, dip a little bit of the accelerant on the other side of the model, and then as soon as you touch it together, it'll glue and you'll be done.
Yep.
I have 100 other ways you could do it. That is by far the easiest. Every other way will be way harder. And that's the way. Go buy accelerant. You'll get it at your hobby store or Amazon. Because it's not always at hobby stores.
Weirdly.
Yeah, it actually is
think
not.
they should carry
Yeah,
it.
it's not always there. You'll see it at like not always gaming hobby stores, but you would like always see it at like a train hobby store or something like that.
Yeah.
Strange
Because they
places,
deal with
yeah.
those tiny fiddly things.
Yep.
Okay, it's time for the prince. The king. No, the prince. He's going to shoot his gross breath at your little priest man.
Okay, not my entourage.
Entourage.
Okay, so you're trying to kill my skink priest.
Yep. 3 breaths.
I thought this might happen.
3 hits.
All right.
1 wound, run 2.
Ren 2, 6-up save. Okay, and I don't think he has a ward.
2 damage.
2 damage each.
There was only 1 wound. You rolled 2 dice, but it didn't matter.
Great.
I was just going to let it go.
So, thanks. So he's taken 2. He has 4 left. He's taken 2. I hate this counting.
You don't like it?
It's very heathenist.
I've come around on it.
Yeah, fair enough. It is easy, and then it's hard. It's easy at first, like easy to put the dice down, hard to understand anything about what's happening on the board. Yeah. It's all just dice everywhere.
You just got to kind of know. Like, oh, all cavalry have 3 wounds. Great.
You just have to memorize everything.
That monster-
Instead of just reading the dice.
Roughly like 12 wounds on that monster, I
Totally.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just a heavy
I
bolter.
just eyeball it.
All right, what do you got for me?
We got a charge.
Okay.
It's the prince.
Into
big,
what?
Big dragon man. You don't declare charge.
But what do you want to charge?
I don't know. We're going to find out. We're just going to roll dice.
You're
We're
gonna
going
see
to
what the
find
universe
out.
gives you?
8.
That's enough to get anything you want.
That's right. So we'll get anything I want.
You're going to go for the Star Priest and take my objective?
Oh, little Star
and the
Priest.
Slan?
Yeah. I would like to hedge my bets
You're so
because
greedy.
now we're charging our horsies.
Ooh, really?
Oh, I didn't move my
Wait, don't they
bets.
want to stay on the terrain?
Yeah.
But what happens if they leave the terrain?
Well, they're going to end on the train. It's going to be fine.
As long as one of them's on the train, you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if I fight first and like kill him or something?
You won't. My dragon has fight first.
Oh yeah, okay, right. What if my skink priest survives? I did kill one of your rend.
It'll be fine.
No, I think the guy in the Xavier chair is going to die. He's not long for this world.
No, he's not.
I would tend to agree.
I kind of always wanted one of these models. I'm playing with Lindsay's model, and she painted it incredibly. And I don't own one, and I'm jealous.
It's
and
great. He was fun to build and paint, I will say. There's
Yeah.
there's so many little details on his chair. Like you paint the skink, that's easy. The fun part is the chair and like all the.
You did a
all
good
the
job.
parts.
He looks great.
Thank
Your whole Seraphon army looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Bats.
So does yours.
So there's bats over here, and they're going to charge my crack scores?
I guess.
Yeah.
Bats.
They made it.
Squeak, squeak,
We're going to see what these bats can do.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay. That's all my charges.
All right, bring the pain. Where do you
I have to
first?
fight first with Dragon Man because he has fight first.
Oh,
But then I'm going to pass to myself because I'll get the first non-fight
give the
first.
baton. Okay.
Pass it right back to me. Combat phase.
Let's see what the prince can do.
He gets to pile in. Done. Great.
He's done it.
And then on a 4-up, nope.
Nope.
That would have been a bunch of mortal wounds.
Yeah. We saw that one already.
We did. He's going to fight. How does Kroak work now?
Yeah, Kroak does this thing where at the end of every fight phase, he
does
heals.
Oh,
He heals. So he has 18 wounds,
Okay.
and he has a rule: dead for innumerable ages.
Right.
He must use this ability each turn. Roll 3d6 and add the number of damage points. On a
Right.
20 plus,
We
he's
do
straight
that.
up destroyed. Otherwise, heal 18.
Yeah.
So if you have to do a ton of wounds to him. Otherwise, he goes back to full.
3d6 plus the damage he's taken.
Yeah, and it has to go over 20.
Weird.
So let's
Cool.
say
Yeah, let's do it.
you have to do on average, what, 10 wounds? 9 wounds?
Yeah, 10-ish.
10, 9,
I
10.
can do 10 damage to him.
Good luck.
I will all-out attack.
I will all out defense.
And here we go. So we're going to start with the Blood Lance.
Okay?
2s and 3s.
Okay.
Now that 6 does nothing.
Okay. And those ones do nothing either.
It's cool.
Yeah.
The 6s are cool. That'll be 3 wounds, rend 1.
Okay, that's after you've subtracted the 1 rend.
Yeah.
Rend 1 takes me to a 4-up save. Good.
So that's 6 damage.
1 moment. Let me get 6 dice. 2, 4, 6. He has a 4-up ward. Because of course.
You have to deal 20 damage. That's gonna be a problem.
So he's taken 3 wounds. This one is conveniently out of 3. I'm gonna put it right in front of me.
Dragon Mouth. 3s.
Lord Dragonmouth.
2.
Okay.
Rend 1 after the thing.
Okay, I have a 4-up. I fail it.
3 damage.
3 damage, 4-ups. I take 2. I've taken 5.
And then we have 7 Dragon Claws.
Okay.
These are hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And winning on 2s.
Bring the heat.
And then no rend, 4 of them.
So 3-up saves.
Those are 2 damage each.
Okay, keep it nice and easy. Took 1 more. You've done 6 to me.
That is him.
It is possible to die, is it?
Yeah, I mean,
It is.
It's possible.
It's possible.
You know,
It's always possible, actually. If you just rolled 666 and like someone did like just like
we
3.
have to do 2 damage.
Yeah, no, 3 because 20. Oh no, it's 20 plus. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I pass to me.
That would be really sad if he just took like a javelin to the eye and then was like, "I'm out of here. I've been dead for innumerable ages." But
That's kind of how Kroak is, though. Like, oh, there's resistance? I'm leaving.
Yeah, exactly right.
I shouldn't have been here in the first place.
Well, honestly, it takes someone with that attitude to be around for innumerable ages.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be a
Gotta-
coward.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
All right, we're going to Sanguine Swarm you.
Dodge.
What are we fighting with the bats?
The bats.
All right, hit me
You're
with the
getting
bats.
batted. So this is 20 attacks, because each of them has 10 attacks.
Good.
6s are mortals, but they hit on 5s. So you'll take 2 mortals.
Okay. I would have hoped for more than that.
I also hoped for more than that.
Yeah.
I hit twice.
Odds were only 3 though, so it's not the crazy.
1 wound, no rend.
4-up save. Nope. And
So 3
I
total
took 3 wounds. They have 6 wounds each. Why do they have 6 wounds each?
Because they're
Who wrote
walking
these rolls?
tanks.
Someone like me who had a million croc scores and never got to use them forever.
Very expensive.
They don't seem that expensive. My army seems like I have more than you.
No, Crocs, of course, are expensive.
Yeah, but I have them in my army. I have,
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyways, I will fight with my King Priest before he dies.
Okay.
He's gonna fight your knights and take them off the objective, just like it was foretold in the stars.
Yeah.
He has 2 attacks with his Astromancer's staff. It's a telescope. It's a telescope he's hitting with. And he's really worried about hitting you with it because it's got fine glassware in it.
He's gonna break it.
It was a very expensive telescope.
Yeah,
You know?
but he hits.
Oh, that's a heavy telescope.
I know. And they both wound. Honestly, this is going good.
Ren
1, D3 damage, my man.
Okay. So we'll go to 5s. And I'll pass him up.
I mean, it is just a telescope. At the end of the day,
Does his chair...
no.
Do anything?
No. He's lucky the chair hasn't tipped over.
Well, it's about to be tipped over.
Oh, it's wobbling.
Yeah,
it's definitely
exactly.
wobbling. It's not as steady as the Slan's chair.
Not at all.
We have our lances.
The Slan's chair has like a gyroscope in it. That's how it's so stable.
He does have like a... Yeah, there's a lot of technology
Yeah.
in the slant chair.
Yeah.
It's all for looks, though. What are we fighting with?
2 mortals. This is the knights.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just 2 mortals from the lances.
Okay. I mean, my boy's not dead yet, so.
But the horses.
Okay.
2 horse hits. 2 horse wounds.
I mean, I only have 2 wounds left. So,
You gotta save one of these.
I save 1.
right.
I'm alive on 1.
I'm on 1.
Alive on 1. So you're telling me there's a chance. All right, my croc scores can kill these bats?
Oh yeah, the bats die.
Okay, the bats die.
The bats have 6 total health.
Okay.
They have a rule that says when they deal mortals, they heal. I don't know how they would ever be hurt to heal.
They'd have to
6
choose
health.
to fight something that is of no value for them to fight.
Right. They have a 6 up save and 6 health. So
Okay.
they're like,
You know what would be
Paper.
cool? If you can resummon them every turn and they just get larger and larger.
that'd be kind of cool.
Now I'm into it.
Yeah.
But you only 1 dispel to get rid of them all.
We're back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but it gets to ridiculous amounts of damage.
That's what I'm into.
Pretty quickly.
That's what I want. I want like 90 dice. No, it has to be multiple. So 100 dice. You know? And then when you get over 100 dice, it's now on 5s.
Oh. So you just insta-kill everything.
Yeah, you kill something. Just one
You
thing.
just kill the thing that you throw all your
Yeah,
bats
it's all
at.
bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually you run into problems fitting all your bats.
That's the problem.
And owning all those bat models. That's where they get you.
Yeah. That is how they get you.
That's how they get you.
Are we done?
Well, you get to fight with your slan
Oh, because we're in combat.
and your temple guard.
Are they in combat too?
Yep.
Well, la-di-da. 2 attacks from the force field into your zombie dragon. 4 attacks. It hits on 3s, and it does crit, but that doesn't matter. It wounds on 3s. Okay. Rend 1, 1 damage. Be afraid.
He takes it.
I'm into this.
He doesn't
take
take
it. Okay, fine. You built me up. I'm going to pile in with my temple guard.
No way.
The entourage. How many 5s there still?
Entourage. Yeah, 5.
6, 9, 12, 15 attacks.
Forest has seen thing.
It's just 3s and 3s. Ooh, whoa.
Whoa.
1 roll had to be like this. This is what all your rolls look like, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen your rolls this game.
I have seen my rolls.
Yeah, that's what they look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
4.
Red ones onto your vampire
He'll
dragon.
go to 4s.
New books usually have a curse.
And then he'll go
You know
to
what I
6s.
mean?
That's true. He'll take 1 damage.
1 damage, all right. I'll take it. Now we've done it, the turn.
Now he's a vampire, so he heals all the damage.
That's sweet. He just heals
D3.
D3,
Because he
sweet.
fought. And then we see if your slan dies.
Yes. So okay, so 3d6.
You need 14 on 3 dice.
Okay, I'm going to do 1 at a
Oh.
time. So I'm at 9. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Oh.
so I'm at 13.
I don't know what
so
to
I
do there.
cannot fail. And 16.
Good.
So he heals back to 18 health.
Wow.
Lord Kroak. Shall we roll for a turn? Or is it
It's
my
a
turn?
10-point turn, Lindsay.
10-point turn. Excellent. Thank you. And now you can roll.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to double turn you. I have no choice.
Yeah.
I'm priced into it. In fact, how much am I down, Lindsay?
You are down. Let's look at that scoreboard. 28,
Oh,
22.
yes.
So,
I get a double turn with no consequences.
nice.
That's
I'm
sweet.
down by enough.
Oh,
But
sweet.
I'm still allowed to do all the things.
So what's your battle tactic this turn?
Oh.
You haven't taken the flanks. Can you spawn a unit over in the flank?
No, I'm going to mark for the inevitable demise.
What's that one? Oh, that's your special one.
Oh, I have to be far away from you.
Oh, you're not far. Tough call. Take the flanks?
I should have attacked on 2 fronts last turn. I can attempt to attack on 2 fronts this turn.
Didn't you do that one at your literal first turn?
No, that was do not waver.
Oh, right. What's
It
attack?
sounds like attack on 2 fronts
yeah.
is the
Yeah.
thing that you do
They're very
when you don't
similar.
waver.
Yeah.
But attack on 2 fronts is take 2 objectives.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have done that last turn. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow, you would have had so many more points if you did that.
Yeah. Well, I would currently have the same number of points.
You currently would, but it would end up. So what are you doing? What did you choose?
But attack on 2 fronts.
Okay, so which objectives
Attack
are you
on
going to
two
take from
fronts?
me?
The only 2 objectives you hold.
Ah, this one and that one?
Yeah.
You don't have the models to do that.
I could.
No, you don't.
But you squint.
You can't take this one. Pick a better
You just gotta-
objective.
there's nothing I can do.
Really? Can't you take the flank? Can't you summon someone by that building?
I don't think you can summon to take the flanks. Lindsay,
Yeah,
can you
you-
summon to take the flanks?
You can't, to take the flanks, you can't be set up that turn. You have to be set up previously,
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
right?
Okay.
So
So I only have
gonna
4
attack
croc
on 2
scores
fronts?
on it.
Yeah.
Let me just find it. Do you actually have enough?
we're
4
gonna
croc
do it.
scores. I only control 2.
we're going to do it.
So all you have to do is get them onto there and live.
Just have to kill all your crocs.
No, you just have to live. Because you have enough bodies.
The only way to live is to kill all your crocs, of course.
Yes. You can't, because you're not fast enough. There's nothing that can double, triple move you.
No.
No quadruple moves.
No.
Okay. Oh, you're not playing my
They
army.
just move 4 inches, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. You don't
Uh,
move in the shooting phase and then
nope.
advance. Okay, got it.
No. Sometimes we move in the command phase with a whip.
Can you heal more and string them out a little bit?
No.
Okay.
They're at their cap now.
Got it.
They're at 10 of 10.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In
Let's
hero
go.
phase, I have 1 spell to cast.
So we're back up to 4
We gotta make it count.
points. Back up to 4 points. All right.
No, Prison of Grief is pointless. I'm just gonna fight first myself again. It's the best spell I have. It goes off on a 9.
Okay, I need a 10. Come on, Kroak. No, I got a 9 as well. It was a good try.
All right, we are fight firsted.
All
There's
right.
nothing to heal. So if you want to cast a spell, now's your time.
I mean, sure. Kroak may, in fact, it may be fun for Kroak to try and take away your, just some mortal wounds, maybe, right? But then things you're just going to heal them, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You're just going to heal them.
That's the cool thing about this big zombie dragon man.
I know, big zombie dragon man is cool. You're right.
He's real hard to kill.
Man, that is cool. Can I make these Croxagors better? I can give them a ward save. Is that cool?
Sure.
Okay, that's.
I don't-
I think it fails.
I don't think that'll do it.
Okay, moving right along.
Okay. Movement is the phase where I bring back Skelemen.
Yes.
So let's do that. We're gonna bring back 10 more legally distinct Graveguard.
Yes.
5.
Yeah, that's good.
10.
That is a nice thing. But I guess you really have to think where you place these, because at the start, it's like, do you get to just place them anywhere, or how does it work?
Yeah, it used to be that you just brought stuff out of any terrain feature,
Yeah, right.
which was very good.
Yeah, that's very good.
And now that you have to place these buildings that your
very
opponent can
telegraphed.
just kill,
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're super easy to kill.
I only have 8 wounds.
Yeah, I know, but then you're wasting turns on them.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Where
Where do you want to come out from?
I have to read this card again. Now that
You want to talk to chat while you read?
Yeah, while
Yeah,
you're
you
doing,
can chat.
yeah,
How you doing?
I want, well, we do have the super chat from John McCardle. Thank you so
John.
much, John, for the super chat, and to say thanks again to all the Titans except for one.
Oh.
Titan, except for one Titan. You could almost say thanks to T-1. You were amazing hosts, and I had. Oh, it's okay. Anyway, took
Yeah.
me forever to get that.
Yeah.
You could almost say, yeah, you were amazing hosts, and I had a blast. Special thanks to my brother in heresy, Lindsay. Be sure to read Bridger a story after the game.
what?
He sent a,
Oh, he sent a children's
a
story
little-
for you,
little
like a
book.
bedtime book.
Oh,
and it's very sweet.
that's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it.
And
He
it's-
word it.
It's
Oh, I'm
AI
looking forward
generated.
to it.
Yeah, it's AI generated.
Hey, that's
true.
like what I do for a living
Yeah,
now.
right?
So.
Well, and apparently that's what all this game is too. So
Yeah, once you can learn to recognize that stuff, you start seeing it everywhere.
yeah, that's true. Well, thanks so much, John. Honestly, it was awesome to have you here. Can't wait for the next. I might be back here the middle of July, and we were planning that my next game that I'd be here, I'd bring my Sons of Horus army, which is a brand new army I'm getting done, but they won't be ready by that time. So maybe I'll have my Night Lords done by that time.
Oh.
So I can start playing Heretics and he can play Loyalists. So maybe middle of July, another Heresy game. Night Lords versus something. Who knows? It's going to be great.
So I can do it within 12 of a hero instead of near these silly grave sites.
Oh, that's more helpful.
So I could do it,
Well, you could take that back objective.
Over here.
So now you've just got that one.
yeah, great.
So part of the mission is complete.
Well, that,
That was the easy part.
I already had hold more. This isn't helping me at all.
No, you need to take 2 objectives from me. That's the
Oh,
first one you just
yeah.
took. You literally had to do this to get your points.
Oh, broke a tree.
That's okay. You're making it seem like you could not do this and it would be fine.
Well, I'm not gonna.
You could do it. Bridger needs the good energies. Bridger's a naturally glass is not even there kind of person, and so he needs your positive vibes. The funny thing is, in the history of Bridger always says that's never going to happen, and it always happens. Bridger's so consistently like could never happen, impossible, and then it always happens. So I feel like he says it just to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Kind of like, yeah, that's
like
his
the
way
universe,
of believing, yeah.
Yeah, the universe
He's
is just like, oh
challenging
yeah?
the universe, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's, the universe always does the opposite of Bridger.
I think I'm done moving.
Okay.
Do you want to move?
You move what? You shambled your 3 inches?
4 inches, yeah.
Okay. Do I want to move? Not really. I mean,
You could just move your Crocs, of course.
that's lame.
It is lame.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, he's not doing it.
My Croxagores, I don't think, like, if you think of the heart of a Croxagore, do you think they're moving away from your skeletons? They brought
You could also move towards me, and then it's impossible.
they brought star picks.
That's right.
They're here to star pick you.
I'm gonna get
That's a coward pick
star
you.
picked.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna breathe some.
Gunk on me.
I don't know what it is, but we're gonna kill your little guy. 6 shots.
Ooh. I have 1 wound left on my little guy.
3s.
And
And then also 3s. 3 rend 2.
no save. Oh no, 6s. He's dead.
He's dead.
Goodbye, floaty chair man. You did great.
Okay.
Goodbye. So you've taken one of, oh, you already had that objective.
Yeah, we already have that one.
Ah, man, if only you had less bodies on it.
Yeah, yeah. Charges. We're gonna try to charge in our Grave Guard, legally
Yes.
distinct.
You need like a 4.
Well,
You made a 7. How does can you surf on the pylon?
Yep.
Okay, then good. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Uh-huh.
All right. All you need to do is statistically unlikely, but you can do it.
And then we're gonna charge our knights.
Yes.
I don't know what they're gonna charge, but
And they
nothing?
failed it.
They're gonna charge. Well, you know what?
Oh
We
no,
got
I think you can make
a
that.
1,000 command points. We'll
Okay.
just
Oh, whatever it is, you made it.
got there.
You can hit the entourage.
Entourage.
You can hit my temple guard. I don't know if that's interesting to you, by the way.
Nothing is really all
That's
that
better to.
interesting.
It's better to fight them.
You know what? My knights are gonna fight your knights.
That was a bad. Okay.
Night fight.
Okay. Cool.
Night fight.
Let's see what your knights can do.
Right, fight.
Okay.
All right.
I need this die. Having 25 dice at all times is important.
You're right.
Fight phase.
I think you have to fight the Croxagores first.
Well, my dragon has to fight first, so he's gonna fight first.
So he literally has to fight first.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna fight Kroak?
But before that, he piles in, done, and then on a 4-up. Nope.
Oh man.
Nope.
He let all his energy, his trail of chromatic blood out on the skinks at the start.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna fight your temple guard because Kroak, I can't kill through a 4 board.
That seems quite reasonable.
Let's kill some temple guard.
All right, my entourage is about to die.
Entourage. 3s
Uh-huh.
and 3s. A pair of rend 1s because I'm still debuffed.
4-up save. Make them both.
And then we have 3 bites.
Oh, I'm gonna tank this. You know I am.
4s and 2s. 1 rend 1.
4-up. Okay, how much damage?
3.
3 damage?
Yep.
All right, I have 5-up wards. Ooh, I take 1 damage, having lost a boy yet.
The claws.
Oh, that's how you roll, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
2s. And those are rend 0. 3 of them.
All right, 3-up saves. I take 1 rend.
damage.
Okay, 5-ups. I lose 1 boy. That wasn't good.
5.
That was not good.
10. Yeah, taking away a rend is a lot in this edition.
It is. You're right. The spells are pretty respectable in this army. I feel like they do a lot.
Yeah.
And plus 3 to cast.
Is silly.
Pretty juicy.
21 Graveguard attacks.
Yes.
a lot of
This is
mortals.
this Graveguard squad into my Croxagores.
Yeah.
I will defend.
Well, that won't matter because look at all these mortals.
Ooh, you're right.
I can barely hold all these mortals.
You know what? I should have cheated by looking at what you rolled first.
And 3s.
Yes.
And these are rend 2. 4 rend 2s.
Okay. Well, these are war spawned Croxagores. How many? 4?
4.
Okay. So they're 5-ups.
Okay.
In style.
So it's just 7 mortals.
So you killed 1. Yes, because you did 10 damage, yes. So 1 dies, and sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
And
You did
4.
10, so
Yeah.
4, yeah. Thank you. And you want to pile onto the point?
Sure.
Yeah, great.
I can't pile enough on, so it doesn't matter. But I'll be here.
Okay. So I will fight you with my Starfang War Picks on 3s. And on
All
twos.
defense. All defense.
Yes, I thought you might. Okay, it's 2, 4, 6 at rend 1.
4s. Oh, they're all dead. That's horrific. That's 20 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all die.
There are these Croxagores, Lindsay, you weren't wrong. You were wrong.
Yeah, they're great.
Real good.
Yeah.
They're bananas.
They're
biggest
wonderful.
weakness is no rend. They're rend 1. It's very low.
I mean,
for
plus
unit.
1 rend against monsters, my friend. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
And so the other ones, the other Croxagores are +1 rend against infantry. But I still feel like the War Spawned are the way to go. In all.
And -1
ways.
rend to shoot at them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of rad. And the models are
shooting in this
the
edition.
models are awesome.
They are cool
I have
models.
an unopened
They're
box
really
of
cool.
3.
And they hit very
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
And the thing is, I already own 6 oldie boys, but I really want to paint these ones.
Yeah, they're
I'm
great.
I'm gonna do it.
They're tough to put together. They're one, yeah, but they're great. And then you can change. They have different types of heads. You'll find out.
I'm interested.
Yes.
Lord Kroak is going to fight with his force field.
No way.
12 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I said 12, but it was 11. 3s. I guess say all out attack, because why not?
Sure.
So 2s, of which I rolled 1. Crit mortals, so.
Oh, look at those mortals.
And then 3s. So 3 at rend 1s.
4-ups. Ooh,
Of course.
7 damage. He'll take 5.
Wow. Kroak. And I have 4 Temple Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. It's 3s and 3s. Gotta get these winter guys. These are the good ones.
Those are flower dice. Those are spring dice.
2, 4,
So I had a
6,
poll
7.
going on in chat. Is it still going on? I don't know. Let's
It
find
could
out.
be.
7 rend ones.
Probably is.
Oh no, I closed it. I closed it a long time ago.
Jesus Christ.
But I asked chat if those dice were
Okay.
snowflakes, flowers, or cogs.
Okay, and?
For a while, it was mostly flowers was in the lead, but at the
Because
end,
they
They're
are
an
flowers.
icy blue
They
people.
are
snowflakes
flowers.
did win. Snowflakes did win.
There's no
But
part of
what's
it.
crazy?
This is
what's
not. Do we just have too low of a
crazy-
resolution? They can't
It's
see.
an icy blue
What's-
people.
They
okay,
can't
but
see what they
here's
are?
The thing: the name of these dice
Uh-huh.
is frozen cogs.
So they're
They're
cogs?
cogs.
I can see that.
No.
They're
No.
frozen
Okay,
cogs.
I know a
just
lot
don't
about
see a
mechanics.
snowflake.
Look at the mechanics. Can those
It's-
teeth interconnect?
They're bad cogs.
Those teeth.
They're like water wheel cogs. Like they're not meant to interact with other cogs. They're more.
A water wheel is a wheel,
For
not a
show.
cog. Okay?
They're for show cogs.
Philosophically here,
It's like-
if a cog cannot connect with another cog, is
Yeah.
it really a cog?
It's decorative. It's like
It's like in steampunk.
high
when you
fantasy.
put,
There's
like-
always big doors with like gears on them. The gears don't do anything. They're just
Yeah, but those gears theoretically could do something in almost
Wow.
every scenario.
Wow.
These cogs don't work.
It's like someone who dresses up in like steampunk attire
Yeah.
and they like plaster themselves with cogs.
Right.
Those are decorative cogs.
decorative
No.
cogs.
You're misunderstanding my point. If you took that cog off of him and connected it with another one, the one would turn the other. Thus, it is a cog. If you take 2 of these and connect them, they would slip and not turn.
Well,
But if
maybe
you're
that's a
decorative
desirable
cogs, you're not
feature.
doing that.
So they're
maybe you
slip
want them to
cogs.
engage sometimes.
Yeah, you just want them to wear with friction,
Yeah.
and then transpose like a small amount of energy, and then eventually break down.
Your goal is irregular movement. See, the Skaven would use cogs like this for their doom wheels, so sometimes they're fast and sometimes they're slow.
Right.
Because sometimes
I've
the
seen the
cogs
Skaven's
engage.
workmanship, and honestly, it's much better than these cogs.
Well, I'll tell you what they're not. They're not snowflakes.
Well, what did Chad have to say about it?
Chat says they're snowflakes.
They
Well,
can't see the
The
dice.
wisdom of the crowd has
They're
spoken.
not snowflakes.
For a while, they were saying they were flowers.
They are flowers. They're not
On a bright
snowflakes.
note, you failed like 9 armor saves.
Oh, yeah, he's taking 11 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Back into the game.
and
I have some cavalry to fight with, I guess.
yeah, you do.
Lances. What do they hit on?
I'm gonna say they hit on a 4.
Yeah, they hit on
they
4.
are still bony boys.
But these are mortals. So
Ooh.
take that. And 3s. Oh, a pair of rend 1s.
Okay, so 6-up saves. Make
You'll
1.
take 6 damage.
Ooh. I did give ward saves to those units. So 6 damage. Damage. So I take 4. So you've killed another guy. Keep going.
And then horses.
And there's a wounded.
Hiya. 1 horse kick.
Okay.
Oh, and teeth. We get to use the teeth. Nope.
That was not the horse teeth? Okay. I have a few. It's a little unclear, but I'm going to say that was the unit of 3. So you have 2 left to fight you, because actually I think that was the case. So I have 2 fighting you back with their Teapot lances. 3 hits. 3 wounds. Rend 1, my friend.
5s.
It's just 1 damage.
6s.
Okay.
Take 2.
And then I have the serrated fangs. These ones are on 4s. And on 3s. Just 1. Rend 1 as well. Can I get 1?
Oh.
Can you give me 1 horse?
Great.
1 horse.
I'm going to pick him up, and at the end of the turn, he comes back.
He comes back. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
That was actually beneficial to me. You healed me too. What a cool attack.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Wouldn't you have healed anyways? Oh no, because
No,
you just
I
bring models
put a
back.
model back. at the end of the
So it
turn,
actually
yeah.
did work better.
Yeah.
Can you choose not to use your attacks?
I don't think so.
That's weird, right?
That's not really how
I think you
any-
definitely can't stop a Raptidon from not serrating
Right. That's what the Rampage used to be.
you. How'd your turn go?
Not well.
Oh well.
Yeah, very poorly.
Yes.
I think we could probably be done.
You got
here.
some primary.
I did score 6 primary,
Yeah.
Okay.
which means we're tied, and we could probably just say that we're tied.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could.
It rounds to the same, right?
I think we're done. Yeah.
Except it's my turn.
Ooh.
Is this the last turn, or how does this work?
No,
Yep,
this
go.
is turn 4.
It's turn 4. Yeah.
How many turns is this game?
5.
5.
Ooh, it's 5. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, so you have a chance?
No, I do not.
Oh, is that how this game works? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually don't know the scoring.
I love these questions. Yeah, no, I can't possibly. You're gonna kill all my models, and the game's over.
Oh, like you're just gonna get tabled.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Yeah, you're.
Yeah, because what do you have left? You have.
Because I can charge with my.
I have a mostly dead dragon,
I can charge
okay.
with the rest of my army.
and I have 3 horses,
That is true. Wow.
and there's 10 graveyard over there.
So I won't kill. So I won't actually
can
table you.
Ignore them.
But you will definitely lose the dragon and the 3 knights without much trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
Oh well, hold on. We can't call it yet because we have Jesse Sells in the
Oh,
chat.
Jesse's here. What's
Ah,
up,
Wait,
Jesse?
don't call it yet.
What's
Say
up,
hi
Jesse?
to the gang for me.
Oh, hi, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Jesse says hi.
Man, normally when I come out here, I get to do like a game day and all
Right.
like
Yeah,
all the crew
wow.
comes down and I get to hang out with Jesse.
Yeah.
Didn't happen this
We
time.
just put you to work
Yeah.
because I was goofing around in LA.
I got to go to a Old World tournament. That's
Yeah.
still
That's
still
kinda fun.
That was
something.
kind of your game
Like
day.
a game day.
That was good. It was good, but it didn't have Jesse there. So
That's
is it
true.
really a game day without Jesse?
Jesse, we gotta play League. Shane told me that you guys would play League with me, and none of you have done it. So
Wow. Well,
What's that
Jesse's in
about?
chat right now, so now you're calling him out.
I am.
Yeah.
I am actively calling out Jesse. What's that about?
Yeah, exactly right. Well,
So yeah.
I think
it
I
here.
think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on. Yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
give.
No, it ended on a tie.
No, it's a tie.
Yeah, ended on a tie.
It's a tie.
Okay, you're calling it a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ending it
Okay.
there.
Perfect.
Okay. Draw.
Kroak has places to be. You know,
He's getting the heck out of there.
he's got to get back to his spaceship.
So I think something we saw here
Okay, what happened?
was, I mean, there were a few things that just went wrong, but the Graveguard changes are huge. You can no longer just take 40 Graveguard and
They don't just instant win you.
not play the game.
Yeah, they need the character support,
Yeah.
and they need to be backed up more.
And if you have an infantry character near them, they're probably just going to kill your infantry character.
Right, you got to work carefully
work
to
for
keep them alive.
It used to be you would
Yeah.
stand them next to a dragon, and it's like, what are you going to do? Kill a dragon with a 5-up board?
Yeah.
No. So you're going to fight through all my Graveguard that have a 5-up board? No.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring them back when you kill them.
Yeah.
Every time we've played Soulblight this edition, the Graveguard just take over the entire game.
Yeah, right. They
Single-handed.
dominate.
Nothing else really matters. It's just the 40 Graveguard.
To be honest, I love that. I love that they internally balance a book more so that more of the choices become cooler. I love Graveguard and all that, but you want to see like one unit of it, and you want to see a bunch of stuff. I love variety on the tabletop, so I'm kind of into that. Also, let's be real. I know it sometimes doesn't matter, but your rolls were statistically quite awful.
Quite bad, yeah.
And saying mine were hot would be an understatement. My rolls were bananas.
Yep.
Like my lowest casting roll was like an 11, and that was before my +3 modifier.
Yeah.
So I made basically every spell in an army where the spells are good. And then, I rolled 3s on all my mortal wounds all the time. I rolled high on all my charges. I made all my hits. Like, I have buckets of dice hitting on 4s, and it would just be like I missed one. So that does not help much
Yeah.
either.
I think
My army was strong. This list was tough.
It's very good. This list was from a tournament.
Yeah, it was from a tournament.
It won
It won.
said tournament.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, I think it won the tournament.
I think what happened is, I said
Yes.
I said to Adrian, I'd really like to play Kroak.
Yeah.
And I think in many cases, like a lot of these hero level characters are not actually the best way to build the lists.
Yeah.
And so I think what happens is there's an instinct that like, okay, we got to make a strong list because like we're playing down with the
Sure,
tough
sure.
guy. So we found that tough list.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's
It's good.
very strong. And those Kroxigors instant kill anything on the table.
Yeah, I mean, they were impressive. I don't think they're what makes the list good, though.
No, but there's really nothing that could stand up to them. So they pick an area and it's theirs.
Sure.
And especially when they have the backup from the cav giving them the +1. The speed of the army is quite impressive.
Yeah.
And that was before I had the pretty good ambushers, which I didn't really use.
Mm-hmm.
And the ambushers have a lot of shenanigans that I didn't even
Yes.
do on
Yeah,
you, like
yeah,
making
yeah,
your
yeah.
charges impossible, blah, blah, blah. The mortal wound output is really solid, especially because you can spread it across the board quite a bit and
Yeah.
get it where you need it. And honestly, that Bastillodon was no joke either.
The box of
honestly.
snakes, you got a lot of
I think if
uses
it wasn't
for
an army where you
snakes.
bring in wounds back too, like I was chipping wounds right from turn
Yeah,
one.
I think Radikar coming 1 wound short was the beginning of the end, and then failing the charge with the dragon was that was the end of the game.
Yes.
But had Radikar gotten that 1 more damage, then he heals 2d3 and keeps going, and him and the dragon combined should be able to take out.
Well, and I would have
Aslan.
lost my 4 points.
Yep.
So Radikar not killing that guy. So Radikar is really one that let you down.
I mean, he always.
We can blame the
he
entire
consistently
day
lets me down.
on Radikar.
He has all the
Yeah.
cool rules, and he fails every time.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
this is all his fault. He should have died in the Cursed City.
Yeah, well, it's because he's spending too much time with his trench coat hiding. He's got to be out there killing
In the
people.
future, you got to start playing the little Radikar. He doesn't deserve to be the big, cool Radikar anymore. You know what I mean? Just play the pathetic
The
Radikar.
pathetic Radikar's he's pretty pathetic.
You know what? I bet he's going to outperform this Chadikar here.
Maybe if I got the whole gang from Cursed City together,
Well, I got them all.
Yeah.
They're here.
they could do it.
All right.
Even the little rat man,
Oh, especially little Rat Man.
especially the rat man. He broke Sigmar for a while.
I'm glad.
Little rat man.
He deserves it.
Not anymore, but yeah. So some things have changed. I would say most of the book has not changed. Things that are gone, notably, you can't take a generic person on a dragon anymore.
That's true. You only take the prince.
The prince.
Yeah.
Only
Which-
the prince gets
That's
started
fine.
dragon.
We have too many character data sheets to begin with. And the new model
But
is
that's not the one I would cut. Cut some of these Cursed City people.
I would go so far as to cut all of them, 100% of them. I don't think Cursed City, I think these separate games
Well,
should be separate.
We can't cut rat.
They went so far as to take
can't cut.
like Leviathan Dreadnoughts out of 40k, and they're
What is-
keeping Cursed City in Sigmar.
What has Radikar ever done for you?
He's only let you down.
He's only let you
he
down.
gives me hope.
He can give you
lets me
hope
think
from
cool
the
things will happen.
sidelines.
By the way, this guy's not in Cursed City.
The little Radikar.
Yeah, so
the big
cut little
one. Okay,
Radikar.
okay. Cut all the little. ones, sure.
I'm saying literally cut all of Cursed City. It has no business being there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would go so far as to say, like, cut all of Cursed City. I might even cut all of a Warcry.
Well, if you cut Warcry, some factions are really gonna suffer.
So make them more models. I don't care. But like it sometimes shoehorns them into making rules last minute, and it often causes either a unit that's too bad or too good.
Yeah.
And they don't balance it particularly
We
well.
just saw that with the Bloody Bloodersons from Kill Team.
Yeah.
They
do
are
it.
ridiculous. It's a unit that does basically nothing, but they have infiltrate, so you just auto take them to world leaders.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much sometimes. So I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah,
Just use them as cool proxies.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we do have a few things. First off, every Monday
Ooh, Monday.
we have
It's Monday.
our hobby corner.
Oh,
Ooh, it's looking
Yes,
so
yes,
good.
where we look at models posted in the Discord and Hobby Progress.
come on up, Brad.
Yeah. Come,
We gotta take a
come-
closer
come
look.
Take a peepers.
Oh, I can see.
So this is from, we have Eric Riggs.
Looks so good.
Yeah, right? Look at the weathering on this.
Yeah, the weathering's huge. Like when you take a white model, the thing about the white model
Yeah.
is often they can be like a little boring, like a little simple.
Right.
And it's that little touch of weathering, that little touch of shading on the white that just makes it next level. Looks great.
Yeah, it also has a vehicle, like a Land Raider.
Yeah.
Also in the same.
It's just a
same style.
custom chapter, right? It looks like it has a Dark Angel motif on the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's like a custom Dark Angel successor.
I mean, white Dark Angels is that's their Terminator people.
No, that's bone color. It's not white.
Well, we're
You're saying Deathwing.
Yeah.
No, Deathwing is bone.
This could be a Deathwing scheme.
No, this is a custom scheme. Deathwing is bone. Get out of here with the white. Listen to Bridger.
It's,
Well, that was Eric. Here we have Hexen. Speaking of
Ah,
Sigmar,
ghosty
I
boys.
love the green. I love the glowing green cloaks on these guys.
Yeah, the vibrancy is awesome. This army is all about vibrancy. I love it. I
Right?
loved painting ghosts. I painted ghosts for the first time when building my Vampire Counts army.
Yeah.
And I bought a bunch of the new ghosts.
So fun.
And they're so fun.
So
And I love their like contrasty, technical, ghosty paints. They're rad.
yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The first contrast paints they ever made, which
Yep.
were Nighthaunt technical paints, were amazing. Those were revolutionary.
And the thing is, I bought several of them, and you do this thing where you like blend them together to create like a fade.
yeah.
It's sick. It's fun
Yeah.
and it's fast and it's great.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. And I'm like, I wish these buddies were more usable in Night Hunt lists because I just love them. I love their little beaks.
Just bring them anyways.
Yeah, right?
Why do ghosts have bones?
Because they're carrying them around for fun.
These are yeah. They need hands. They need they need like, physical hands.
It's
Do
cosplaying.
they?
They're cosplaying as
Yeah.
skeletons.
What? They can't pick anything up
The
if they
rest
don't.
of the Nighthaunt army doesn't have bones.
But they need these buddies need to pick things up. This guy's got they've got little.
So here's the question:
blades.
why do flayed ones need to wear skin? Do they need to,
Well, they
or
don't
do
need-
they
they
want
to wear skin.
So these guys want to wear bones.
Yeah, let them.
Yeah.
They're like dog spirits. When the
Yeah.
when the Sigmarine little fluffy dog, the
Yeah.
peacock dogs, what are those called?
Griffhounds.
Griffhounds. When
Yeah.
a Griffhound dies, it becomes one of these.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes, these are
And
good
carries
grip
around
hounds.
bones with it because it just,
Yeah. So these are the best boys.
Can't
you
take
know?
the dog out of
They're
a
the
ghost.
best boys. Yeah. Here we have this is from Elijah,
Whoa.
King of Slimes,
That's a lot of
and
mud.
they're like molten. They're molten Space Marines.
That's a
cool.
lot of
That's a
mud.
cool texture paint. I actually
Right?
saw we have a model here that was sent to us today, and it's like a nurgly kind of guy, and he's got like that rusty, technical, muddy paint on the back, and it's just like this. It looks really cool.
Yeah, this is like super cool. This was just one picture. Like Elijah posted many, like a bunch of their other.
Yeah.
Their whole.
This
section's
chaplain on
gonna
bike
be like
model
this.
I've always loved, but the one thing is this chaplain on bike model actually makes me a little sad because it's like they never made captain on bike.
Yeah.
And it's like this hinted at that they were going to make a captain on bike, and they
Yeah.
just never did.
They never
and
will.
we're all wanting it. Where is it?
Especially for white scars.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here.
Yeah. This is definitely a Midwestern Space Marine. He goes out and does donuts in the mud just for
Yeah,
fun.
exactly right.
That's a Friday night for him.
Definitely. Wow, looking so crisp.
We have this one from Galileo. Another one where there's many other pictures that they posted of many different units, but this one was just I
Wow.
thought these ones were the coolest.
This makes me think 30K.
Right? Yeah.
No, they look
Like,
amazing.
these-
Wow,
it's
so
really
good.
so cool.
I love the decorative elements. Yeah, they're really nice.
It's so clean. So
It's just great. And the base, the snow application looks really proper. It's really done super well.
Yeah.
What a nice touch.
Yeah, and I think these were space wolves.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because they have werewolves.
Very wolfy.
Yes, and this one we have from
Ooh.
Sen. Thank you, Sen. Yeah.
Big bird.
I also love the birds.
This is what we played on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's
yeah.
our pre-recorded game. It's not out yet,
yeah.
but it had this model on the table, and it's one of the nicest models in our collection.
I love the wings.
Yeah, it's a great model. So
good.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an intimidating project a bit, actually.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
Bet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge, and there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
But this is great. I love it.
And then there's this one from T.
Hey,
T's
T.
painting this Carnosaur for a friend.
It's Carneus Autosaur.
It's Carnosaur. Yep. But they called it something else. Mine is the Carnosaur, and then T's is the Carne something sore. T, if you're still in chat.
It looks great. I love
Yeah.
the stripe work. Stripe work is really what takes these things to the next level sometimes, and this looks really great. It's got like a very snaky
Right.
pattern, right?
With the
Which is very
dinosaurs,
cool.
you gotta have those. You gotta have those patterns. You
gotta
know,
break it up.
it's have fun with that.
Yeah, very cool. What a legendary model.
Carne Dorada. Carne
delicious.
Familiar
Doradasaur.
with that.
Well, I'm sure it's good.
Oh, I'm sure.
made out
I'm
of
sure.
You should try it.
Oh yeah.
Snake steaks.
Yeah, and there we go. That is Hobby Corner.
That was the corner of hobby.
That was the corner of hobby.
Yeah.
If you want to post your projects that you're working on, you go into the Discord and go into Hobby Progress. There's also many other channels related to.
I should share some of my
stuff.
hobby progress. I'm
You
painting
should.
I'm painting so much stuff.
We would love to see it. I'll post it up and I'll
I'm gonna
on
claim.
it.
I'm gonna claim half of this vampire army that you just played is my hobby corner. This is my hobby corner.
You didn't paint Radikar.
I didn't. Nope. He looks great. That's Adrian, right? That's Adrian's model?
I think so.
Yeah, he looks great.
It's fabulous.
This was a mixed. We have some of Adrian's models,
Yep.
some of mine,
Yep.
Yeah.
and some of Lindsay's.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was
Yeah.
a joint effort.
Hey, I'm also in the Soulblight
That's true.
mix up too because I did the.
Oh, because you
I
did the new models.
I did the new
They-
ones.
You did a great job on them. They look sharp
Thank
too.
you. Yeah.
I love the weathering you did on them.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Another thing about this army, these new knights are amazing. And I
Yeah.
think if you
Yeah.
take 10-man squads, bringing one back every turn, they're really good.
Yeah, I'm really into them. But we had 10 in the studio, and I've just stolen 5.
Stole them?
Yeah, they're going home. I'm going to paint them and bring them back.
Yeah,
am I
yeah.
supposed to
You'll
have
have to
my
post in the hobby progress so we
For
can
sure.
see the updates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we do have a super chat.
Oh,
Yeah, so this one's from Just Some Dudes.
what's up?
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you so
Just Some
much,
Dude.
Just Some Dude, for the super chat. And they say, did you guys see that a group of scientists were able to clone
Did see
2 direwolves that have been dead for 10,000 years
Yeah.
and brought them back to life? Direwolves are now a non-extinct species.
pretty cool.
Isn't
I didn't
that
see
cool?
that. When the fuck
Yeah.
that
They
happened?
have really cute
Yeah.
howls. Like,
They
little
have
puppers.
videos of their howls?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What? So, can we like start like a cool new tech company or like startup where we like sell direwolves to people?
When I read the article, it just raised a lot of questions of like, why
Yeah.
were they allowed to do this? Like, I
Right.
thought we learned from the Jurassic Park movie. You can't just clone.
No. In
old dead
Jurassic
stuff.
Park, that's bad because dinosaurs do this. But now when you clone direwolves, we get to relive Game of Thrones.
Right. The notably utopian Game of Thrones.
Don't half of them die early on.
Pretty much
Yeah.
everybody dies.
Don't have the
Miserable death.
direwolves specifically. Like I think in the first, I've only watched.
I mean,
series,
yeah, a bunch of them
but-
die.
Yes, like half of them died early on, and then
Yep.
only Ghost made it. To
But
the end,
in like Game of Thrones
Ghost died.
world, half dying is like all living because everyone dies there. You know what I mean? Right? Am I right? That's how that math works.
Right, that's the world that you're proposing we go into. Like, it's such a good thing.
I'm saying that's the world we're now in. I didn't want it. It's now real.
I expected
Around
the
Game of
pups to be bigger. The direwolf pups just looked like
Just regular
husky
pups.
pups. Yeah.
Pretty sure direwolf is a fantasy creature.
No,
you're
these
just
are
talking
real.
about.
These are real things.
Science says they're real.
There used to be wolves that were bigger than the wolves we have now.
Yes. But how
they
much
gonna grow.
bigger?
I don't. What do I look like a scientist?
Okay, Lindsay, how much bigger are these things?
Okay.
Are we talking like, are they the size of a cow? Because that's big.
Okay, how big are direwolves?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but hold on. Make sure they're
they
not giving you a
could-
D&D answer.
Yahoo is telling me.
Okay,
like the
Yahoo,
gray
most
wolf,
credible news source. Okay,
They
Yahoo.
stood around 3 feet at the shoulder, but could stretch to 6 feet long or more.
3 feet at the.
So, sorry, 3 feet at the shoulder is this table.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
That's
here
bad.
we go.
Big wolf.
That's a big boy.
Big wolf.
We have a person for scale.
And that's the shoulder, that's not the head.
Right.
I guess a direwolf's like a big dog.
That's a big direwolf.
So you're telling me it's kind of rideable. I can almost
I
outwit
think you
it.
could ride that.
Yeah, can I wear Space Marine armor?
I wouldn't be wearing armor riding that.
No.
But I think
Okay.
you could ride a direwolf.
No.
Now, can science make them twice as big?
Probably.
That's what I
can
want.
You know,
we
we
do that in
selectively
Brute?
bred dogs for a really long time to make them big.
No, to make them small.
We're both.
Yeah.
What if we selectively bred direwolves to make them even bigger?
Yeah, and then I put Space Marine armor on.
Right.
And rode them.
And you put armor on the direwolf.
Yeah,
Gotta
but
protect
they
that.
have to be genetically engineered from humans? Is that how the dogs work in Space Wolves?
That actually has to be your best friend.
Yeah, right. I'm into it. Well, thank you for that.
They are adorable.
Yes.
I'm going to go watch that.
But
Right.
again, I don't understand. There have to be laws, right? We can't just go bringing back dead stuff.
I mean, I'm kind of
There
here for
have
it.
to be rules.
I'm kind of here for it. As long as they make the Jurassic Park on an island in Costa Rica, it's going to be fine.
All right. Do we have a schedule for the week, Lindsay?
No, I don't think we do.
But we're definitely playing
I can
Warhammer,
tell
though.
you, yes. So tomorrow
Yep.
is going to be Necrons versus Drakari, Reaper's
Ooh, yeah.
Wager.
Yep.
Chat voted on it for both. So
That's a great matchup.
yeah. Thursday, it's going to be Adrian and Little B.
Yep.
I don't know what the matchup is yet.
Okay.
I think Adrian's still figuring that out.
Oh, but it's going to be a good one.
And then Saturday, we have a special guest.
We have a special guest. Yes.
Ooh, can I know?
Yes.
Yeah. So JP is bringing his Gene Stealer cult. He has Rat Cult He made Skaven G-Suiter cult. It's
Amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, JP's in town?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
Which
him.
he was in town this past weekend
He was?
for Shane's Magic thing.
No, Shane's magic thing was not this weekend. Because
I
Shane
met
was
JP in
here
LA.
on Saturday.
To be continued.
Okay. Well, sorry I'm missing you, JP.
Yeah, you will be sorry.
Yeah.
Because his rat cult's very cool.
Well, I'll come back and play it next time.
Yeah.
You should. Anyway, that's going to do it for us this evening. Wherever you are in the world, hope you're having a great week, and we're going to catch you next time on the tabletop. Bye.